And we are recording.
So last time we started after you guys had just rescued Nikolai. He talked to you that he was sealed away by followers of the traditional divine order for seeking to create or forge some kind of god-killing weapon, although he assured you that it's only for leverage against Havdal to use for negotiations. You guys ended up traveling back to Kedgao. You were attacked by a party from the Enclave of Dragons, and Gillian's going to go back to Quendral to start liquidating her business, to start some kind of new charitable business venture with Amy Berta. So while she's doing that, she has given you guys essentially free reign of her ship. And I think you guys, I hope, had decided to go to Windsward to visit Alex's home.
We made a new plan. We're gonna go talk to that one Fey person and have her open up a portal so we can take the skyship into the Fey land.
Oh my god. That's actually really cool.
It'd be so much faster if we used the Feywild to transfer over there.
It's kind of sick.
But first, we have to have her make a new airship using the Fey Seed. And that's how we go back into the Feywild.
It's pretty cool. All right, so you guys were loading up the ship for a pretty long journey. Let's see. These got kind of messed up. Let me fix this. Let's try that. Okay, that's better. It's a lot of time. Approximately 50 days.
So
All right, well,
so that's what, 5 weeks?
Yeah.
as we're making a final load up in Kedgao, you see Ziv walking with Lyle towards the ship. She's carrying a couple books and scrolls, and Lyle is balancing a small stack of books on his head and has a small stack of books in each of his arms, like straight out, and walking like very slowly toward the ship. She's telling him, "You're not strong enough to rely on your strength as a fighter, and you're not fast enough to rely on your quickness as a fighter, so you need to develop both. Keep your arms up. Keep your arms up. Don't let them drop," as we're slowly walking onto the ship.
Captain Montillo would kind of look around and be like, they know there's not a lot of space on this boat. That's a lot of books.
It's okay. Some will be stored in Lyle's room. Don't drop them.
Lyle does have a room.
He does.
Of course he does.
Hell yeah, Lyle.
We're slavers, not savages. Before we set off, I would like to approach Gilly and Lady Amy Berta. See if one of their first business ventures, if they would be interested in investing in me on this trip, creating and then selling a couple of magic items, where I believe I can bring them back a 150% return on their investment.
Well, they ask what you need.
It's this great idea I had called a timeshare.
I was planning on making a couple of pairs of winged boots and selling them. I should be able to complete both of those on during the journey. Each one, though, would require... let's see. Checking the book here. Uh, 4,000 gold in... let's see. 4,000 gold in magical reagents to create them. So it'd be 800 total, and I should be able to bring them back at least 12,000 gold once I've been able to sell them.
Well, I mean, Berta would let you know that a lot of her money's not like in gold right now because she's been buying up a lot of adventuring guilds, so she doesn't have a ton of like gold coinage.
Doesn't have liquid assets.
Yeah, and Gilly, hers is mostly back in Quendrel, so she could give you, we'll say they could give you half now, and the other half after you get not to Quendrel, but whenever Gilly's done.
Okay.
Liquidating all her stuff up there. She's kind of moving up there to shut her business down and move it somewhere else because it's too dangerous and she can't really compete with what's going on over there.
Okay, so they think they can invest 4,000 in it?
Yes, but half would be now and then the other 2,000 would be later.
Ah, so 2,000. Okay.
They give
Well,
you 2,000.
It wouldn't be enough to make a pair of winged boots, but if they are willing to do 2,000, I'll find something that I can create to resell within that time. So I'll thank them, and yeah, so I'll plan on bringing them back at least 3,000 gold. Or the magic item if I haven't been able to sell it by then. But I'll probably sell it once I get back here, but we'll see. Unless
Cool.
we end up at another major trade hub somewhere.
With your guys' ship, you have 10 crewmen and 2 guards. If you guys wanted to hire any specialty people like enchanters, clerics, anything like that, you could also look into getting maybe a hireling. But otherwise, you have the 10 guards and then the base like level 1 guards.
I already have a guard. His name is Alex.
There's no one in particular that I would want to hire that I can think of.
Mm-mm.
We've already got a hireling anyway.
Lyle?
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else that anyone wants to do before you leave? Earl would give you guys some new like advertising merch for his tavern if you guys wanted, and like little business cards that show where it is.
All that talk goes through your ear.
Indeed.
Anything else need to get done before you guys leave?
For me,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Can I find +1 plate mail or +3 plate mail?
Sure. 40,000 gold.
Seal it and run.
Hold on. How about 1,500?
Still a little
Deal.
bit off.
You said deal? Okay.
No deal.
I didn't hear the no from him. I just heard deal.
Isn't 1,500 like the cost of just regular plate?
I think so.
Yeah. You can buy regular plate. Do you want regular? What they'll sell it to you and tell you it's +3 plate.
I already have regular plate.
You could have 2 sets.
I don't need 2 sets.
All right, Thomas. So is a bag of holding in your world still 4,000 like it says in the book?
4,000? No. Don't you guys already have a bag of holding?
We do.
We do.
I'm trying to pick something to make.
You can buy a bag of holding for fucking. Do you want it to be 4,000?
I'm just trying to pick something to make that I can make for 2,000, sell for, you know, because whatever the retail value is, it's half of that to create it. So
4,000 seems like a lot.
that's a lot. That's the same magic item price, but that seems a little insane.
It's because it's one of the most useful items in there. That's why.
It's true.
Yeah, what did we pay for ours? It was like 800, wasn't it?
Apparently, we got it for a steal.
I think you did get it for about 800. But I don't remember when or how you got it. Might
It
have
was
been
like
a gift.
2 episodes in.
Hey Thomas, I'll trade this this longbow of the hunt in for the plate arm +3.
I don't even know if there's anyone here that would buy that. It might be out of their price range unless you were gonna sell it for very cheap.
Nah, I won't.
What if we trade Lyle for the +3 plate?
I don't think they take that deal.
He's a hard worker. He's been trained by Ziv herself, part of the Fractured Fish 5. Somewhat proven warrior. Ish.
Ish.
Just don't ask him to take a life because he hasn't managed that yet.
Now, if you want a life taking, Kijo is your person over here. I once saw her just crack. him up.
Whoa. So now we're gonna trade Kijo for the +3 plate.
You can try.
I'm not gonna try. I value my life.
Cool. Anything else?
I do not believe so.
For me.
All right,
This is kind of odd music.
isn't it? I was
A
thinking
lot.
that.
It's not bad. It's just odd.
That's kind of beat, kind of before you go home music.
This is Skyrim music.
That was Game of Thrones music.
No, this is definitely Game of Thrones
Well,
from Skyrim.
Oh yeah. When you're fighting the Jarl for his seat.
Look,
10 days to Quendrel then. Lyle says goodbye to his parents. You guys are super, super famous. So everybody comes to see you guys off. You know, all the people are waving, aspiring adventurers, the kids, all that stuff are all waving and asking for autographs and things like that as you guys go and board your ship.
You guys become annoyed at Yurthir for how much time he gives the people and how many autographs and all of that.
Autographs for free?
I think Kijo's probably being pretty distant. She just probably went on the ship and is probably just in her room. She's processing things.
Well, the first 10 days of the journey go pretty much uneventfully. It's a lot of kind of getting used to being in the crowded ship. Its decks aren't quite large enough, you know. It's fine for a couple hours, maybe even a day or two, but really when you look at the size of it, it's not built for people to live upon, you know. It starts to stink pretty quickly with the lack of showering and all the unwashed bodies. You guys get to kind of know the crew, their habits, their arguments, you know, all types of the sailors' games they play. This is the shortest leg of the journey, but it's still 10 days long. So does anybody have anything that they would want to note or talk about them doing for the first 10 days of the journey?
If Kijo feels approachable, I'd probably go up to her and ask her kind of about the person's neck that she snapped and the Dragon Enclave.
When Koji approaches Kijo, before he says anything, she's going to immediately say, Koji, I'm sorry for the way I talked to you that night. That wasn't fair to you.
It is completely understandable after what was going on. It seemed like you had some history with that person. And I understand. Roles reversed, I probably wouldn't be in the same. I'd probably be in the same mood. If you want to talk about it or want to tell me what's going on with you and the Dragon Enclave, I'd listen. Might even be able to help you out.
The woman I killed's nephew is a wrong that I need to set right.
When I hear that, do I think that you mean, by set right, you mean kill, or...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't even need to insight check that.
I have someone like that as well. Not really a wrong... Well, actually that is a wrong that needs to be set right. Pretty much the reason why they were after me. Well, when the time comes, I know when I'm facing my person, I want to do it one-on-one, but if you want help with yours, or if you want to face them one-on-one, I will respect your decision and do whichever one you want.
If you want to help me get to them, I would appreciate that.
I will definitely help. Assuming they're not a part of my family, which I don't think they probably would.
They're not. I can promise you that.
Well, I would also, barring my helper, no way need... Crap, can't think of how to put this. Basically, I would also ask for your help to get to my person as well, kind of the same way you just said it to me.
I'll nod and yeah, absolutely.
Also, this journey is going to be long. Do you think the deck would be a good place to spar, or if it would be able to handle us for 50 days? Kind of
Sure.
as a like... Well, if you ever feel like it, just let me know.
Let's go.
Alright. I'll go up and beat Kijo.
Ship crashes.
We go out a little too hard, there's now a hole in the ship. Alex tries to spar with one of us, his tunnel blaster goes off.
Well, that was the other thing I was thinking. I was like, I probably realistically would have a hard time sparring because one, my weapon might put a hole in the ship. Two, my rages could just like, I don't know, explode the whole ship. Could kill all the sailors on board.
That's true. Koji would probably come up to you at one point and be like, never mind. Walk away.
I mean,
shake my hands.
You don't have to use your pickaxe to spar, and you don't have to rage to spar. It's not to the death.
That is
But,
true.
It's true, yeah. But you know, I feel like I'm leaving a part of myself behind if I don't give it everything I got.
Thank you.
I can understand that.
Well, anything else for the 10 days of the dropping Gilly off part of the journey?
Not for me.
Nope.
Enchanting.
So probably just spends most of the time just talking to the sailors and whatnot. Are they sailors? Are they airmen? What are they?
They're sailors.
Okay.
You guys arrive back in Quendrel with your World War II GI buddy. I'm assuming you guys would at least spend the day off of the ship, in a tavern or something.
Everybody get a bath before they leave.
Sure.
Yeah, they probably have to restock anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, basic supplies, shopping, get a drink, new food, things like that.
Stock up on like 50,000 scrolls of prestidigitation.
Not the worst idea. Just hire some guy who only knows some level 0 wizard who knows prestidigitation to make you guys not think.
Lyle, it's time to multi-class.
Mage in training. So how did you get to be a level 5 wizard? Well, I cast prestidigitation a lot.
A lot. Cool. Well then, where to next? I know there was some stop of maybe stopping. You guys can get through about 20 to 25 days on your supplies, so you would probably need to make a stop somewhere else. You could push it a little bit.
The Cardinal Nexus.
But you guys could stop at like the coast, the Pirates Cardinal Nexus, and I know Ziv wanted to stop by the Blizzard Fields to get a long rest in the
We
Arctic.
just need to really sleep over them, really.
Maybe something like that.
Like, curve it around.
Sure.
It was Gilly that wanted us to stop at the Cardinal Nexus, right? To try and talk to, was it Takoran that wanted us to talk to?
Yeah, she also thought that going there, if you guys were going to the Zephyrhite Collegium, the Arcane Academy in Windsward, getting like a letter or something from him would be good.
Okay.
All right then.
Cool. For the Cardinal Nexus, then 25 days. All right, let's do downtime 25 days. Does anybody have anything they're working on?
Mine's already resolved. I already DM'd you.
Yeah.
Training my crow, who I've named Sean, to both act as a lookout and to steal things that I wanted to steal. That way it can go, Kaka! I'm Sean! Kaka! Seems too good.
I would finish the creation of the first magic item, which is the Boots of Elvenkind.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't think I'm doing anything in particular. Unless someone wants to interact with Kijo.
Are you wearing shinies?
Wearing shinies?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I have a crow that I'm training to steal. If you're wearing shinies, the crow might come for you. The raven, sorry. The raven.
Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't really think so.
Kijo doesn't wear a lot of shiny stuff.
I mean, Ziv would interact with Kijo, but I don't think it would be anything specific interaction, just general, normal.
Day to day, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing here. I'm not going to avoid anybody.
Would Ziv bring up the stuff that happened in the room at all, or no?
Probably not.
Okay.
Unless you specifically brought it up.
I don't think Kijo would. At least not now. And if that's something you wanted to bring it up, you could just DM me about it.
Well, after the 25th day, you guys would arrive at the Cardinal Nexus. Merivin is where you guys would need to go. So flying the skyship over, do you guys have anywhere, do you guys want to land like outside the city, like on the coast, or like just fly right over it, or?
Do we know if there's any like no fly zones or anything like that?
Not that you'd know of, I don't think.
Mm,
No fly zones aren't really a thing yet.
yeah, well, you know.
Do we know which of these three would be best to stop in, or do we not care?
Anyone who wants to can make a history check, but I know you were from there, so no advantage or anything.
Pretty good at history.
Nope,
I
I
think.
would know nothing about any of these places. So
No, I'm not very good at history. I take it back.
Koji knows though.
22.
Koji's actually a tour guide in his previous job.
Koji, you know the Vorn Hall, all of the Cardinal Nexus is kind of like, they're people who pride themselves on like being defenders of the world at large. So the Vorn Hall is kind of like a large military encampment where basically people are, they're an army that belongs to no nation. You know, if they just felt like there was a cause worth fighting for, they would go fight it. They probably,
Just mercenaries. Okay.
yeah, they're mercenaries with that feel like they're, you know, that battle's not, they're like a neutral army, you know. They're here for like world-ending threats. Yeah, they're here for world-ending threats, you know. So they don't really do a lot because that doesn't really come up very often. Merivin is where the mages numbering 9 are. It's like a research scholarly town where Takoran and the other super famous archmages stay. And then Bristol is a large kind of like commerce capital, but they don't typically allow outsiders in. If there's like a whole process of application to become certified to trade with them. So if you guys want to go talk to Takoran, Merivin would probably be where you want to go. If you're looking for anything that an army encampment could provide, you could go to Vorn Hall. Or if you guys are looking to spend some money, you could try to maybe negotiate something out with Bristol.
So we got the lazy, pretentious mercenaries in Vorn Hall. We got the snobby merchants up in Brastel, and the people who think they know a lot of Merivin.
Spot on, spot on. Well, it sounds like we don't want to fly directly over Vornal because they might get annoyed. And that just maybe not much chance necessarily in going to Brastel, so.
Well, I don't know. I would certainly be willing to give it a try. At the very
Do we
least,
know
it would
if
be interesting to inquire what we needed to do to trade with them.
I would
That's
ask the
true.
captain if Armsbrester's ever had trade with Brastel.
Captain Moneyuta, I think she stopped there once or twice on her journeys, but it's pretty expensive. You know, there's a lot of fees and things like that. And Gilly isn't really money focused, so she doesn't really have profits for those kinds of things. That's why she usually flies over the Isle of Pirates, but ever since the ancient Black Dragon took over the pirate kingdom, it's not really an option.
So we probably can't use her name in Brastel to throw around some weight.
No, everybody there is very, very wealthy. It is a city of elite merchants. They will not be swayed by whatever gold we can offer, unless we're willing to pay their exorbitant fees.
But perhaps a silver tongue might sway them.
Perhaps it is a city of the silver-tongued.
I'd be willing to give it a try if you all would. Do we
I'm
have
not
do we have
opposed.
any particularly extravagantly rare things that we're looking to sell?
I don't think so.
I hold
don't
up the
anyway.
longbow of the hunt.
Yeah, I mean, if nobody's using the longbow of the hunt, this would probably be the best place in the world to sell it.
Certainly one
I am. I just can't really use it too well because I don't have dexterity.
Need like a throwing axe of the hunt.
Yeah, let's go give it a
Do
try.
they have like a slums outside the city where like shady deals or like people who can't get in do deals?
No, what you know about the Cardinal Nexuses, these are like, there's not really a thieves guild or any type of shady stuff that's tolerated here, at least on like a small level. Like there's really no tourists or poor people here. It's everyone who lives here is here for a purpose. Nobody just lives on the Cardinal Nexus, if that makes sense. Like
Gotcha.
you're either a warrior who works for Vornhall, or you're a merchant who works for Bristol, or you're some type of very elite wizard or scholar.
So there's like not like any farming going on in these.
Absolutely no farming. Nobody just lives here.
Okay.
How do they get all their supplies? Is it from the airships? Or mages portal them in? Or
You don't know.
They just eat heroes feasts every day.
Well,
Brastel might.
remembering,
They
of
might.
course, that we're about to show up into Korin's ship, I believe that will make an interesting first impression. I do think it would be interesting to go speak with Korin at some point, but I'd be interested to see how he feels about seeing his ship.
How much gold to sell you your ship?
1,000,000 platinum.
Well, and you know, Brastel might also be a good opportunity to resupply. So, if we can get in, I don't know.
All
I don't know if
Yeah.
Maraven's gonna have supplies. We could check, but worst case scenario, we just waste a little bit of time. You know, stopping at Brastel and being turned back. I don't see the downside.
Sure.
Yeah, worst case, we
So,
basically just turn around and
the captain and crew, the captain and crew would bring the very large ship down, kind of into the water, and sail it up towards the docks. A number of people would come out and remark at seeing the flying ship. Not like it's their first time seeing a skyship, but it's probably rare enough that it's still a bit of a spectacle.
Okay, and I will lead our merry band off the ship in a very grandiose, presentory fashion. My ornate looking dashing cap. Just going just a few inches in front of the rest of my body.
That's nice. I like that art too.
yeah.
Lovely.
I can't find the World War II veteran though.
Yeah, there's no World War II veterans here.
Well,
It doesn't take too long before you guys are approached by someone who seems to have at least some type of authority here. Kind of a shorter dwarf, like a long, fluffy green cape, and he's rifling through some paperwork, and he says, "And might I inquire about if you have paid for your ship docking pass or your trade pass in the city of Bristol?"
No, my good man. This is our first trip here. We're just looking to inquire as to what the qualifications and necessities would be for accessing your wonderful trade city.
Well, you'll of course need to pay to have your ship ported here, and then there's the unexpected announcement fee, of course. Since we weren't expecting you, you're usually required to announce at least 5 days ahead that you're going to be docking in Bristol, and then of course if you're looking to enter any of the merchants districts, you'll need a mercantile pass for each of you that is looking to engage in commerce.
And how much are we talking about for all of these?
Well, the docking fee is 250 gold a day, and the fee for unannounced embarking is going to be another 150 gold. And then for each of you that would actually like to leave your ship and walk the streets, it'll cost an additional 25 gold each, so that they can engage in commerce here.
Excellent.
I'll keep an eye on the ship.
Me too.
Me too.
Well, Alex, it's only an extra 25 gold for you to accompany me. Why don't you come along?
All right, all right.
Let's see.
I'll pay my 25 gold.
Ah, you're coming with us. Good.
Yes.
See, I
What do you
think
think the fines are for fighting?
So let me know what you guys think of this, but my opinion is each one of us pay the 25 gold, but then the all of the rest of it maybe could come out of the party loot.
It's fine with me. That's kind of what I was thinking too.
I have no issue with that.
Okay.
I have no feelings.
I
We
am
all
dead
died
inside.
of the neck
She has
disease.
she has died inside on this journey of boredom.
My only consideration is it worth it for us to spend like 400 plus gold just to dock here and look around?
Considering we could make 1,000 times that selling the longbow of the hunt, I believe so. In
Okay.
the only place in the world where I think we have a good shot at selling the longbow of the hunt for a decent price. Yes.
Unless you're trying to sell it to a very specific collector, yeah.
And these are one-time fees, right? Well, no, the docking fees probably,
Yeah, the 250 was per day.
per day. But okay, yeah, that's fine.
But if the deal, say we find someone today, they're like, oh, come back tomorrow, we could leave, send the rest of us to go circle around and pick us up outside of town or something. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We wouldn't necessarily need to stay docked.
I could also just fly up since I'm a dragon.
So, Alex, if you want to, that would be $400 or 400 gold out of the party loot,
Okie dokie.
and then
25 from our personals.
25 each from the personals. Yeah. Now, what if we were to announce ourselves as coming and then not show up? Is there a fee for that as well?
Yes, the no-show fee, of course. It costs 150 gold as well. Same as the no-show. Same as the unexpected announcement fee.
How do people normally announce
And how
themselves?
much does it cost if we announce ourselves and show up at the same time?
Well, so the announcement has to be at least 5 days before you arrive.
And how long after? Until it's a no-show.
Typically 3 days. You're required to give a day of departure, or a day of arrival. So you can't just say we're coming and not give us an actual time that you're coming.
Excellent. And then to my friend's question, what methodology do most people use to let you know that they're on the way?
Well, most people have contacts here. If they mean to do any type of long-term business, they establish some type of contract or send a letter to a contact they have here.
Very well. Good to know. We'll see if we can make some contacts while we're in the city. All right, well, we'll go ahead and head on in then.
Excellent.
So whose debt is SaturDenD breaking? Because it's certainly not the people who visit.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't really be able to go in debt to come in, unless maybe they did take credit. It's like, well, I'm about to go in and make a ton of money. I don't have any cash on me, but I'll pay you back on the way out.
Yeah. Something tells me they will not go for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe some sort of collateral, but
All right. Well, we have gone past the debt breaker.
Perfect. Making your way through the town, there's obviously like the main trading dock area. There's a significant number of warehouses, although pretty far displaced from the docks. A lot of the stuff here is like banks, contract hubs, places where you buy items in bulk. Like, there's not just like market stands where you'd be like, I would like to order, a bushel of bananas. It's like, I need 5 tons of bananas on my ship arriving tomorrow. So there's all types of various fruits and fruits and fruit. Oh, I can't talk. Fruits and
foods.
Yeah. All over the place that are of really any variety, from across the world. Many meats, many fruits, many vegetables that are completely foreign to all of you. Things that you've never seen before, just from deep corners of the world. But mostly here, people are kind of minding their own business. Everybody here seems to have a deliberate purpose in what they're doing. There's no one just wandering around, like, looking at goods. They all kind of know where they're going and what they're buying.
No one's shopping. It's not a shopping town.
It's probably not that they're not shopping. It's that they know exactly where they're going to do their shopping.
Ah.
That's how I take it. If you're spending 250 gold a day just to be there, docked.
Yeah, you have a
If you're
plan.
gonna try to be efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast haste on myself so I can walk through the market a little faster.
Well, hey, after spending, almost 30 days on a ship, it's probably nice just to walk around even.
Oh, sure.
And there's stock up on all types of food and supplies and things like that. Captain Monty lets you know that he'll handle getting supplies. He asked if you guys have any requests about, fruits, vegetables, ales, wines, candy, things like that.
10 barrels of ale for Kijo.
Nothing special.
Type of ale.
But just
He
more
he writes that down. 10 barrels.
I'm just joking.
What was the shit wine or whatever that Ziv was drinking? I forget what she referred to it as. Crash wine, I forget. It was just
I don't
like
know.
human wine, but she was really derogatory about it. Oh right, okay.
Do we have room for do we have room on our ship for like?
Yeah, so you guys at this point in the journey are completely out of food, supplies. Like you guys have cleared out most of the ship. Like it is, it started with crates and barrels of supplies that are now empty and need to be refilled.
Okay.
So definitely.
Here's the other thing. As we're walking through the streets and see the fruit and stuff, assuming that there is at least some food that we recognize, because if it's from everywhere, we should at least see something we know. Are the prices like exorbitant, or are they comparable to like normal trade cities? Would it be worth like massively stockpiling here, or just like get enough to get to where we're going?
Definitely a slight upcharge.
Okay.
However, there's also, chefs and things here that can prepare foods in a way that you guys might not have, if that's a comfort you're looking for after so long of eating who fucking knows what, on a ship. So
I just eat my familiar every day.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, I'm wondering if we have enough room, like in our hull, to like offer our services to deliver something somewhere. We are, traveling on one of the quickest ways of moving product anywhere, the flying ship. So like, it seem like any of these vendors might be interested in hiring us to move something in the general direction of where we're going.
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, that's not really my bag, but
I'll give you advantage because it's a trade city. You should be able to find people looking to trade.
13. So I guess I would have probably guided myself if I was trying to do something.
Guidance, flash of genius.
Actually,
realistically, I'm proficient. I could help you with that as well if you want.
Is investigation? It is intellect. So yeah, I guess I would be doing the better one for that. Let's see, where'd that go? Exceptional wit. There we go. So D6, not a D4.
Hey,
Let's make it 19. And you
Pretty
know
good.
what? Just for funsies, because I never do it, I'm gonna add one other thing here, which is where'd it go? Features and traits. So I'll add a D10 to this ability check as well. Dark One's Own Luck.
all right, here comes. Oh,
So make that a 26.
nice.
Wow, that's quite good. I'll say that you do find a vendor desperately looking for someone to do a shipment for him. He explains that there's actually a small town in the blizzard fields that, due to the storm, no one's been delivering supplies to because it's so dangerous. No one wants to even go up there. And he has a very large shipment of food and various supplies that, if you guys were to deliver, they could, of course, pay you quite handsomely, depending on what you negotiate.
All right. How much
Feels
is
like
he
it.
originally offering?
Well, the original offer is that you guys take the supplies, and you get 10% of the supplies if you want them, which would basically save on your cost to restock the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And additionally, he'd be willing to pay 550 gold.
I will counter negotiate for 700.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'll do all the stuff again. Guidance and Dark One's Own Luck and... You know what? After that, I'll save the Dark One's Own Luck, but the guidance is free.
You'd have to do a rest before you get to do the Dark One's Own Luck again, anyway.
Oh, you're right. 23.
Their final offer is 650.
Deal.
So yeah, go ahead.
Before we actually deal, do we need to talk to Captain Montague, figure out if the ship is up for going into the middle of a storm like that? I know we were planning on stopping somewhere in the fields, but if we were, going to try and look for like a calmer section type of thing.
Well, I think the deal's been made. They would pay you half now and half later, Jay.
Well, if we're needing to return, then can they validate our parking when we come back?
They'll validate your parking.
Excellent.
But they won't handle a late. You have to notify them 5 days before by letter or by message. Otherwise, they can't.
Just hand them a notice we walk out. Like, we'll be back in 5 days.
They don't want to pay the late fee.
Yeah, well, we'll immediately deliver it, but we will find a way to contact you, whether that's by, magical means or carrier pigeon or whatever we got to do. But we'll get word back to you when we're coming back to collect the other half. So then that would be what, 300?
325.
325 to add to the party loot. There we go. Pretty much.
They go ahead. They load up your ship full of all types of exotic foods. There's like these large, like watermelon type foods, but they're like really. They're very light. They're almost like beach balls. Like if you drop them in water, they would like float.
Huh.
But so they're just like very kind of light, mellowy food. There's a whole bunch of fish, especially like big barrels filled with like kind of stinky smelling eels, crabs, a lot of seafood, and then a handful of bread and a couple crates of warm weather clothes and gear and things like that to be delivered.
All right. Well, then the only other thing I really want to do here is try to find somewhere to sell the longbow of the hunt, my circlet of blasting, and the winged boots that I just completed.
I would like to keep an eye out, see if I see any other magic items on the way that I would like.
All right. Let's see. Who's looking for magic items?
I am.
Okay, roll 5 D100s. Okay.
Your lucky lotto numbers are
66. Bag of holding.
okay.
16 is a 4th level spell scroll of any spell you want.
Okay.
Number 60 is a +3 crossbow bolt.
Okay.
52
Well,
is a potion of storm giant strength.
If you buy that +3 bolt, I would definitely use that.
There's only one +3 bolt though.
Just one. There's a +3 bolt, man.
You would think that it would be like a few of them, but I don't know.
At least 5.
But who just makes one bolt?
You know what? Roll a d4, Koji. That's how many.
They made 5 of them. They used 4, and here we are.
Yeah, still it is one.
No, if it would have been up to 5, it should have been 1d4 + 1 if you're gonna roll.
No,
That's 2.
Okay.
no, it's 1.
1d4. Oh, yeah, I'm still fine with 1.
What if he rolled a 0?
I rolled a 4.
Rolling 4, nice.
Rolling 4.
I mean, it is something that could be reusable, assuming it doesn't
Oh, yeah.
break or fly off in a
Yeah.
dragon as you shoot. You know,
You just gotta pick your spots.
right.
And what was number 8?
It's a great first shot.
Hang on.
Number 8 is the Lance of Dragon Slaying.
Oh, it's a +3 armor of invulnerability.
Oh,
At least I wish.
No. I mean, do you? You couldn't afford
well,
it, so it would just
okay.
be teasing you.
Okay, sorry, I got off track. What was the last number?
8. Or whichever number gives me the best magic item I can have.
Okay, if you rolled an 8, you have to roll a d10.
Ooh, that's a sub-table.
There's a subtable.
It's the amount of
9.
levels you lose.
Oh, I hope not. I'm -1 then.
You're a commoner
it's
again.
which color of dragon is the armor made out of? Would be my guess.
Could be.
All right, that's all. Those are all the things that you find with your
+2 scimitar. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a +2 weapon, and then you roll for what the weapon is.
Wonder if
Well, there are 2 things on that list I would use.
Potion of storm giant strengths are so good.
Yeah.
Set your strength to 29.
A lot of strength.
Well, allow me to sell the magic items that I'm trying to sell here, and then we can maybe come back and buy them when we have lots and lots of gold.
And I would allow one other person to roll if they want to look for magic items too.
I'll just keep my eye out. Yeah, why not? 'Cause I'm also trying to sell them, so I imagine I would probably see something. 4.
Potion of healing.
Lame. I'll take it.
I don't know.
50 gold.
Deal. Never have too many of those.
You're just rolling the 1.
Oh, did
Does
you
it
want me to
get 5
roll?
d20?
Oh, you wanted me to roll 5 times?
Well, is anybody? Who else is on shore? Is it just you and
Me, Alex, and Earthier.
Yeah.
Alex?
I'm not
Alex,
sure.
Alex, why don't you roll one?
All right. 50.
Right down the middle. Nicely done.
Glad I didn't roll.
Sword of sharpness. I don't even know what that is.
Mmm, was so good.
it's a really good weapon.
He liked it so much he couldn't finish chewing.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he had
That's
to
what
get
I
it
think
out.
it is. It's a really good weapon.
Sharpness.
we hear choking from the dogs.
When you attack an object with this magic weapon and hit, maximize your weapon damage dice against the target. When you attack a creature
basically-
with this weapon, roll a 20 on the d20 For the attack roll, the target takes an extra 14 slashing damage and gains 1 exhaustion level.
It would cost 10,000 gold pieces, so
That's a lot of gold pieces.
That's a lot of gold pieces. That's really strong, though. Holy
It
shit!
is.
Max damage on every hit. That's
you
crazy.
just don't roll damage. You just do max damage every time.
Well,
That's
it's
cool.
max against objects, right?
Yeah, when you attack
Oh,
an
oh, no.
object, it does max
Oh.
damage. If you roll a
Oh.
20,
Oh, well, then what
you
am I
take
looking
14
at?
extra slashing damage. Oh, maybe a different version?
This definitely isn't right.
Mine's just from the compendium. There is
Well,
a 24.
That's definitely not as good.
It's a 20,
I think
24,
I was-
1 and 20.
I think I was thinking of maybe the oil of sharpness.
Well, if anybody wants to pick up the +3 bolt and +2 scimitar, I would definitely not be opposed to using either of those or both.
You have 2750? Or
No.
1650?
We can square up later. I would basically turn around and sell the scimitar of certain death.
Really? You would sell that one?
It's an attunement slot for a melee weapon, and I'm a ranged character, so
The +2 isn't?
+2. No, it's not an attunement slot.
Well, then that makes sense, I suppose.
And certain death's only a +1.
Kind of
Yeah,
crazy,
certain death's only
basically.
+1 weapon.
So for the sword of sharpness, what kind of sword is it?
It's a dagger.
It's a longsword.
Okay, no, so only Koji would use that.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't use it over my weapons I have now.
Yeah, I don't think it makes much sense. It's pretty cool. It's just not what we're looking for.
Yeah.
All right, so to the reason I came here, Thomas, the selling. Stop stalling.
Hang on. Oh, is someone buying these?
We don't have the money until we get to the selling.
Okay. Selling first.
mean-
All right. What are we selling?
the
Longbow of the Hunt.
longbow of the hunt, circular blasting, and
I will say selling the
winged
longbow of the
boots.
selling the longbow of the hunt is we're gonna treat it more like the downtime activity, finding someone to buy a rare magic item.
Fair enough.
Because
It
that's-
just so happens
pretty
that I
hard
have
to find.
Xanathar's Guide to Everything open, Thomas.
All right. So whoever wants to be trying to sell it needs to make a persuasion check.
Well, gee, I wonder who's going to do that.
Actually, first someone will need to make an investigation check to find a buyer, and then an investigation check.
I'm
This-
decent in investigation. I can always help in it.
I was about
I
to
have
say
+3.
this is
I
why
have +4.
this is why I brought Alex in here. I will give you the where
See,
are
is
my
that one of the things I get a
spells?
bonus to when I rage?
I will cast Exceptional Wit to help you with this. You get an extra D6.
Oh,
And
okay.
I will help you to give you advantage.
Okay. So 15. Oh, you know what? I would also use the thing that I never use, which is bolstering magic. I can give myself basically a D3 for 10 minutes.
So roll a d6 and a d3.
All right, that's both of them added together, so 5. So I get a total of a 20.
Nice.
Do you have advantage?
Yes.
If I'm helping,
Um,
if you how that.
Koji
Okay,
is second.
Koji was helping.
Okay. Cool.
I do have proficiency in investigation.
20 was the DC to find someone willing to buy it,
Woo!
Whoa, spicy!
because it is very expensive. And Earthier, make a persuasion check to sell it.
Okay. Use guidance.
I would also help him if possible because I also
And I would use another bolstering magic because I can use it 3 times per day or something.
15 is not as good as I wanted, but let's do
Yeah, per long rest.
rolling a D. You're gonna make me type so I can roll a D3. Thanks a lot. 3. Okay.
Nice.
And then roll d4 for guidance. Okay, so a 20. Which I know how this one works because I've got the book open. Let's see.
It's 100%.
Oh, 20,
It's 100% of the base price.
21 is what we need for 150% of the base price. It's so close.
So
Damn.
its base price is 4,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Still, that's pretty good.
That's it. That's not very much
That
for a
really-
legendary item.
It really doesn't seem like it's that much for a legendary item.
Isn't that the same as a bag of holding?
No, a bag of holding is like 800 to 500. But that's how at least the rules we've always used.
Okay.
I would never make you guys pay 4,000 gold for a bag of holding. That seems
Absurd.
absurd. Or if you guys want to try to find a more specialized buyer in the future, like
If
a
that's
Fae, or if maybe you could sell it back to the Summer Court of the Fae for more profit if you wanted to go that
I
route.
think they would probably try to kill us and take it.
I think that seems very likely.
no, I mean the argument isn't over the price that he's willing to pay us here. The argument is over the base price, which won't change no matter where we're selling.
I see it. That is,
Where-
I see that is miscommunication. I would say he was willing to pay 4,000 gold pieces for it.
Right. Here's what I'm seeing though, Thomas, is when I look at magic item base prices, legendary is 200,000 gold.
That's Xanathar's though. We've never done that.
Fair enough, but if we wanted to go buy a really cool item that is like rare or maybe very rare, like the sword, suddenly it's 20,000. And then when we're selling this legendary longbow, suddenly it's the same price as a rare, which is 4,000. Where I'm just a little confused at where all the math is going here.
I would say that's
Against us.
yes, against us, obviously.
Very far against us.
I would say that's definitely not the right price for the Sword of Sharpness. I would say for a legendary item, I'm trying to find something to compare it to that we've sold in the past that's fair.
Like, even if you bumped it down one on the Xanathar,
I mean,
guy,
how much
very
how much
rare
did
is
we get
40,000.
for the
let
heart?
me find. I'm gonna find something more comparable in the same magic item.
Yeah,
So,
like a legendary
Yeah, like
bow,
8,000,
right?
10,000 for the heart, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I think we took less because we got materials out of it or something like that.
you're right.
Yeah.
The heart was more.
How much is Robo?
I'm gonna retcon. This is gonna be worth more. Just let me do some math to figure out how much it's gonna be worth.
Okay.
I mean, how many are in the party? It should be worth like at least 2,000 for each of us.
So, see, what I like to think from an RP standpoint is this is me at the stand
Negotiating
telling
table.
this guy, "You don't understand, sir. We had to kill an archfey to get a hold
Your
of this
tables are
bow."
wrong.
Ever heard of Lord of the Hud? You know that famous archway down there?
Don't get me wrong. I can understand the attempts
Yeah,
to,
now
and the
he's Lord of the
hustle,
Punt.
but
This seems roughly comparable.
yeah, like I know that in this book the rarities don't mean much, right? Because like the Cloak of Displacement is a rare item worth 60,000. So yeah, this thing stomps all over the Xanathar's guide. I get that.
All right, let's see. +2, but it is a legendary. So I'm comparing it to like a defender, which is a legendary weapon type. You know, which is a +3, and that seems fairly consistent to be priced at like 24,000. I would say because it's a +2, it'll be worth slightly less. So I would say call it, I think 20,000 compared to that with another like a staff of. Okay, I don't know why that's all fucked up.
Now, are we talking like a dragon defender or like a mithril defender?
Just defender is a magic item.
Oh, okay.
Staff of the Magi.
He didn't play
Magi.
RuneScape.
Yeah, let's look at staff of the magi. What's staff of the magi word?
Staff of the Magi is going to be obscene.
It's going to be
Plus
like
two
100,000.
quarterstaff.
What they tried to do with that was not so much pay attention to the rarity, but
What it actually does.
the apples to apples usefulness.
I do think that the rare common magic items are this much and uncommon magic items are this much is a terrible system.
It is a terrible system. It's true.
Because they are so different. Like there are some uncommon magic items that are better than like very rare magic items, you know.
Right. My only
Here,
problem
plus
was, Staff of the
three out of the
Magi
pack.
is not priced, by the way, in this book. Too
Oh,
much
that's
power.
right. Yeah, they have some list. They have some that are like, yeah, that's way too powerful. Too
items
price.
that won't be priced. Yeah.
I think
Like
20,000.
the
I
books.
think 20,000 is what I've come along to. A plus 3 out of the pack keeper is 2,800, and that's only very rare, and that's worth more than a defender, which is legendary, which is 24,000.
Yeah.
Or sorry, it's 28,000, not 2,800.
Yeah.
So
The
I
Rod
think-
of the Pack Keeper 3 is 28,000.
Yeah,
Yoinks.
that's a crazy strong item.
It
like
is.
insanely strong.
It is. I would know because I have a +1 and it's still really strong. And I'm working on making it a +2. Anyway,
If you roll a 20, so 100, you could sell it for 20,000 gold if you wanted to do that.
20,000 is a deal, sir. I will take
And
it.
now y'all's rich now. Now we're balling. Hey, give me some more of those bouncy melons.
Why do the melons have to be bouncy, Thomas? Why did we add a qualifier?
I don't know. It's what the D&D melon generator was.
Do you want melons that aren't bouncy, Jay?
Melons that are bouncy and float in water.
The only thing I care about is that the melons are juicy, okay?
That's fair.
So, it'll cost you guys 100 gold to restock your ship supplies. I know. Go.
If I knew you guys were gonna get
Don't
that
get
much
too
money, I
excited.
would have asked you to buy me some bracers of defense.
Okay, so that's what I'm selling on behalf of the party. So, Alex, if you could add 20,000, 350 gold to the party loot.
Well, hey,
Okay.
buy me the scimitar and the bolt, and we'll take it out of my portion of that.
Sure, let's do that. So let's see.
So we're
those-
not doing 20,000. Everyone gets 4,000. Is that right?
No, we're gonna add it all to the party loot first, and we're gonna take this all back.
Okay.
Because first we want to buy the +3 bolts. So that stuff that I just asked
550.
you to add, yeah, minus 550, and the +2 scimitar, so minus another 1,100.
You guys might want to get that second bag of holding, 'cause that's a lot of coins to carry around. I'm going to be honest.
Sure, let's. You know what? I'll make us a bag of holding at some point on the trip. I can do that.
There you go.
2 weeks for 400 gold. That'll be easy. But let's. I think we buy the potion of Storm Giant Strength for 2,000. I think that's really good.
Okay.
And then
Let's
for me
see here.
personally, Thomas, I'm still selling the Circlet of Blasting and the Boots of Elvenkind.
Okay. Roll persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
26 plus a D4. I don't think it matters because it's probably just 21 and up is the same. 27.
Hang on, I gotta find the Boots of Elvenkind in here.
If you want some help, they are worth 20. I moved off because I was looking for the staff, so I was interested to see what it was worth. Let's see. No, that would be lower in the book. Boots of Elvenkind are worth 2,500.
So you could sell that for 37.50.
Perfect. And then the Circlet of Blasting is 1,500. So,
Make another check for that.
okay. Beautiful. 30. I won't even guidance myself with that one.
Goodbye, Circlet of Blasting.
Okay, and then is there anyone here that's selling enchanting materials so I can buy a bunch of enchanting materials to make more stuff?
I would say you could buy magic items because they're only selling in bulk. You have to buy 1,000 gold pieces or more for them to trade with you.
Oh, of course.
So otherwise, it's not even worth their time.
Okay. So let's see. Everything I just made from those 2 items, I will then purchase in magical enchanting supplies. So
Okay.
I'll
so
do the math, but I assume they don't have a maximum, right?
Right. Yeah. You're good.
Okay, great.
Whatever you need of the magic items you can buy.
Okay, then I am loaded up on enchanting supplies for a long, long time.
I would like to just turn my 4,000 gold into 4,000 gold worth of gems, so I can feed my tunnel blaster.
Oh boy.
I need 3,600 to upgrade to the next level.
Sure. I'll say there's a slight hit you're going to take on the conversion, so they're not just going to trade you flat for flat. So we'll call it 4,200 for 4,000 worth of gems.
What would I get for? What would it cost me for 3,600? Because that's exactly what I need. There's not really a reason to go extra.
Well, then if you just pay 4,000 for 3,600, I think that's fine.
Sure.
Dropping episode.
That's an even worse deal for you. But
It is.
It'll upgrade.
That's because you bought less.
Buster.
Yeah, about less of the deal gets worse.
That is
Yeah.
usually how it works.
Yes.
Not even fully joking there. Let's see.
Only partially.
But it would be an interesting break point for them to make the deal worse. Alright, so...
Okay, so I owe Gilly and Armsbruster 3k, so that's probably what I'm gonna save most of my 4k for, but we'll see how much we actually end up with after all this is said and done. But I have now, off of that, 6,000 gold worth of enchanting materials. Beautiful.
And I have so many pretties. So many shinies.
Are you gonna upgrade the tunnel blaster then?
I am, but I assume it won't be like an immediate thing that I would have to like have Jay do it for me or something like that. Have
No.
Here.
You just feed it.
Oh, okay. I'd probably do it on the ship though. But yeah.
It explodes and when it levels up.
Yeah, you get it upgraded. You're looking for something to try it out on.
Hey Lyle.
Is anybody messing with the bag of holding currently or no?
No.
I just want to make sure
Messing with
if I edit it, it's not.
Oh, yeah, I did have edit open, so I'll save so
Okay.
you can do whatever you need to do.
Thomas,
There-
do they have
There's your
those?
3 tunnel
you.
blaster.
Do they have
Oh,
those cool little like?
Ooh.
Do they have those cool little like enchanted bank tokens that suck up all the coins? Like they, did in Khuros one.
If you wanted to start with one of the banks here, you could definitely do that.
Yes, please.
Certainly. So you can get a banking token.
So I'll
With
forget
the-
the bag of holding because all of our coins are going into that.
Sure. So you could, however many of you guys want to do that. Each one can hold up to 10,000 gold coins, and it costs 50 gold to get one.
Deal. I'll get one for each of our party. Though they have to be here to like do the magic thing, password thing, right? So I guess only the 3 of us can do it.
Sure, or you could, I mean, if you want to go to the ship, get their password, and set it up for them, I guess you could do that.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. We should really get like a sending stone or something at some point.
Or multiple sending stones.
Yeah.
Or one of us should just learn sending. I wonder which one of us magic users could do that. Actually, I don't know if that's on the Warlock spell list.
If you're tome, it is. Because you do it, it's one of the invocations for the tome. You can just write in your book and it'll do a sending spell. And when they respond, it writes their response in your book.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll take that on the next level up. It's awesome. Honestly, if I knew that, I probably would have taken it.
Yeah, I had that one on Callista. I used it fairly extensively.
That is cool.
I added in the Scimitar of Certain Death into the party inventory, by the way.
Okay. And the party loot, can we take out 250 gold for 5 of the bank tokens? I guess I could do that. I have the party loot open.
Sorry,
Thomas.
I'm transcribing the new Tunnel Blaster over while I've got the chance.
I got it.
Thomas, do they run across bracers of defense?
You want to roll?
I'll roll. What do I roll?
You can roll up to 5d100s.
That's 4. Let me roll one more. 18, 29, 3, 92, and 38.
Hang on, what was the first one?
18,
Potion of Fire Breath. What was the second one?
29,
Potion of Resistance. What was the other ones?
3,
Potion of Superior Healing.
92.
There are a lot of potions.
It would make
92.
sense. Though, that there's
Pipes of the Sewers.
Really? Okay. 38.
Uh, 37 to, plus 3 shield.
And none of us use shields, unfortunately.
So you guys found all of those things because I'm not there,
Sure.
but that's not. I probably would have said to you, if you find bracers of defense, get them for me. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
Okay. I could probably make you bracers.
Maybe they might be a very rare. I'm not sure.
No, I think they're just rare. So it would take a little bit of time. But
Bracers of defense. Do.
Let's see.
Internet
is
being
rare.
slow. Just rare.
Yep.
yeah. And since it's rare, it would take. I'm on the wrong chart.
So the upgrades to Tunnel Blaster, Alex, it's 10 feet larger for the explosion. It went from 2d6 plus 2 and 2d6 plus 2 to 3d6 plus 3 and 3d6 plus 3, plus 1 to the DC, and it's a plus 2 weapon now.
Yeah.
Cool.
And how much does it cost to go up to the next tier?
12,000.
Woo.
Yep. It'll be a plus 2 for a while.
All right, so I know we've been here a while, so I'm going to try to make this last thing quick, Thomas. We don't have to RP or anything, but
Sure.
the last thing I want to look for here is if there's any potential patrons that would interact with my armor. Anybody that fits any of those descriptions in this town that might be looking to make any connections.
That's a good question.
It's kind of doubt, but
I would say no, not in this town.
okay. we'll move on to the next. I think the next place might have a better shot at that here in the Cardinal Nexus, but we'll see.
Anyway, guys, are you guys going to spend the night out in a tavern or something, or on the ship? Those of you that, unless you want to not pay your 25 gold and stay on the ship another day.
I mean, we got to get out of here before they charge us a docking fee for the next day. So.
Yeah.
I think we could sleep in the air.
To be fair, they will probably also charge you a leaving the dock early fee.
Right?
Well, that's the thing is, once we've got all of our stuff on the ship, we can just fly away and hold our middle fingers off the side of the deck.
That's when the flak cannons appear out of the turrets of the castle.
I mean, you would think that this place has to be incredibly well defended with all this wealth here, so you're right.
Anyways,
I think if Ziv had to deal with dipshit when we first arrived, he might have ended up dead.
are we going to Maravin, where Takorin is supposed to be on the Cardinal Nexus, or are we going to go to the Blizzard Fields and complete that delivery job?
I mean, while we're right here, we might as well go to Maravin, right?
Sure. Why not?
Now, I forget, did we have any official business with Takorin? I feel like Gilly asked us to do something, but I can't remember what.
Gilly thought that going there, you could maybe get a good in for the Zephyrhite Collegium, the magical college you guys were going to, the area of. And also, just to see if, if she could go over there and use the ship. They know each other, Gilly and Takorin do, because she's a family friend, as she said.
Okay.
But just to see, because she's kind of liquidating her business and looking for a new place to start, to see if he had any thoughts or ideas on that.
Okay, so we come as envoys of Gilly Armsbruster to treat with you. Noted.
Well then.
But to be honest, I'm a huge fan.
Oh, you're so cool.
This is where you learn that he supports the loyalist deities.
I'm having
You're like, no!
I'm having major
Straight to jail.
I'm having major end of campaign 3 critical role vibes right now.
I am not that far. I only just finished campaign 2. Slow down.
I won't give any spoilers. I'm just telling you I'm getting vibes.
It's gonna take me another 4 years to finish campaign 3, so by then there'll be a few more campaigns I have to catch up on.
To be fair, I was about a year behind. I finished it over the like the winter extra holidays off stuff.
I've kind of struggled with that one. I didn't like it as much as campaign 2.
I didn't, but the ending is worth it. I promise.
How's campaign 4? Is campaign 4 good?
I'm only 1 episode in. So far, I'm not into it yet. But it's small sample size. We'll see.
Sure.
I had to watch a lot of Critical Role to finish campaign 3 in a row. So I'm taking a little bit of a break.
Is campaign 4 the one where Matt Mercer's not DMing that one?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Brendan Lee Mulligan.
And there's like several groups.
Yeah, they're doing it in a Westmarch style. I like the idea. They had like pretty much all of them come in and rotate in and out for the first episode, which I thought was a little jarring. It was a little hard to follow, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Well, you guys take the skyship over to Maravin.
Yeah.
Town built with kind of shades of blue and kind of gray stone. It's very functional. It's almost very dead too. There's no really tourists here. Everything seems very functional. There's a few people walking around the stone streets, but really big city with not a lot of people there. There's a few modest residencies, but there's not like kids running around. There's not a lot of like stores humming for business. It very much appears to be a place of function. And as your guys' skyship arrives, you would find yourselves greeted by a handful of passing guard, kind of dressed in like ornate, very colorful, almost like rainbow-esque armors. They would declare themselves that they're the guardians of the mages numbering 9 and would request that you state your business.
Greetings. We are here to treat with the Archmage Decorin. We are envoys of Gilly Armsbruster here to treat with him on her behalf. And I kind of motion back to his flying ship as proof.
Kind of, the guards look back and forth at each other and say, "And is Lord 9 expecting you?"
I don't believe we've had any way to send words to him.
Is there a fee for that?
Our only connection is with Gilly. But we would be very interested to meet with him if he has the time.
Oh, all right, you may come with us. And their armor's like really very distinctive. It's built to be very ostentatious and colorful, almost like a parody of like a country's flag. Like they have so many colors, you don't really know like who they're allied to.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Swiss Guard.
Oh, nice.
Swiss Guard are the guys that protect the Pope.
Yep.
Very dramatically dressed.
They would bring you over to the center of the town where you can see there's these 8 massive wizard towers, and then a 9th one built kind of off to the side, almost like as an afterthought. It's like not in the same pattern of the 8. You know, they're all very arranged. You know, like pips on a die, right? They're very structured in their placement, and then the 9th one's just kind of there off to the side.
Well, you guys must have very strong thighs dealing with all the stairs in this place.
Well, the towers themselves don't have stairs. They have levitators. They would
Levitate.
go ahead. Yes, you'll see when we get over there.
I love that you remembered that, Thomas. Thank you.
Of course, I remember everything.
Of course you do.
It's not true, I don't remember everything. But I remember some things. Leads you over to one of the towers, the one farthest off, that's the Afterthought Tower.
Yeah.
There's this almost invisible, like, arcane barrier around it. You can sense it very strongly. And the guards stop. And there's 4 guards, and each one of them kind of holds out their gauntlets at the same time. It clearly requires all 4 of them to actually open up a hole in the barrier. The barrier opens up a small doorway, and they kind of, almost like holding open a curtain, like they have to hold open the arcane barrier for you guys to step through it. By the way, is Lyle coming with you guys?
Of course.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
This is a very prestigious opportunity to meet.
I just never know where Lyle is, and I have to remember to keep track.
Sure, that's fair. I would say
Pretty
he probably comes with us unless, assumed otherwise,
We need to give Lyle some new art. I need to work on that at some point.
You added your +3 bolt and +3 scimitar, right, Brian?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
I already updated the character sheet, and then I added the scimitar of SaturDenD to the party loot.
And I think at this point we could probably split up the rest of the gold if we wanted to do that. I don't think there's any reason for us to keep 14,000 or whatever that's in there in the party loot.
No, why don't we save it for the next shopping episode? We'll split it up then.
Yeah, we always say that and we never do. So. I want to do things with my money, Goose. I want to know what's mine.
Perfect. Well, as you guys are led up to the tower by the guards, they stop and knock on the front door. Wait a little while respectfully. You guys can hear this like humming sound from inside, like as the levitator comes down, and the front doors open. You see standing there, small gnomish figure dressed in kind of simple workshop-y robes, kind of looking a little haggard, a little exhausted, like he's been working through the night. You guys see Corin, of course. And he says, hello. Unexpected visitors. We don't have a lot of these in Merivin these days. What do I owe the pleasure?
Greetings, Archmage. We have been sent here by a known associate of yours, the Lady Gilly Armsbruster. She has sent us here to treat with you about some of her new business ventures and new direction for her airship company. And we've actually come flying here on the very ship that you created all those eons ago.
Of course. Well, don't just stand in the doorway. Please come in. Would you all like tea or ale?
Tea sounds lovely, though I would not speak for my companions.
Ale sounds fast.
I will drink a cup of tea.
As you guys step on the floor, and then the levitator starts raising up through the various floors of the tower, which is much larger on the inside than the outside. Each floor here is absolutely massive. You know, you go past a huge dining hall that could fit maybe 20 or 30 people, a massive library with hundreds or thousands of books, and then up towards a kitchen where unseen servants kind of flit around making various food. And by the time you guys even get up there, the tea's already ready, and they kind of float over. These invisible servants bring you guys various teas of different options, so you can pick whatever one is of most comfort to you. Well, so you're friends of Gilly's then. I hope she's doing well. I haven't reached out to her in some time. I've been, busy, but that's nothing new.
What is it that's that's keeping you so busy in these troubling times?
Just working on my various research. You know, it's got all 9 of us have been working very diligently on a project, although I don't think the details are quite ready to be given out to anybody.
Understood.
You can make an insight check if you want.
Okay. Also not really my bailiwick, but I'll give it a shot. Nah, 13.
Says, well, yes, it's a pleasure to meet you all, but I really am quite busy. If Gilly needs something, I would have to say I can't be much help right now, although she's always welcome to visit and maybe work on something here where I'm more available. But if that's all you came for.
Well, I must admit, I do have my own motivations for meeting you. You're a very legendary and mythical figure in our society. If you don't mind, just a simple question. I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are on the current state of the gods and the war that they've ensued.
That's a very complicated issue. You're not the first person to come by and ask. It's something that we as the 9 have discussed at length, and we set up a council to discuss it merely a decade ago, but we just haven't been I haven't gotten around to it, really. The rest of the 9 are quite preoccupied.
Yes, I've heard that they have not been very active in recent times. That must be something quite important to keep them so busy.
Yes, well, say, are you you all adventurers? Maybe you could help with a type of problem that could free them up. from their busy schedules.
Well, of course, it would be our honor to undertake a quest from someone such as yourself.
Well, I. How much? I suppose if Gilly trusts you, then I can. Although, I would have to ask that the contents of this conversation don't necessarily leave the room here.
Understood. We can guarantee that.
He looks like really nervous. His kind of hands trembling a little bit. He's like, "So, I'm not really Takoran. Well, I am, but it's. I'm a simulacrum. Do you know what that is?"
Let me see. It's a 7th level spell, so let me tell you. From my point of view, as a when I DM, I would have put something like that as a DC 10 plus the spell's level. So is a 17 enough that I know what the spell simulacrum does?
I think that's fair.
One of his snowmen.
Yes. They call me Tukoran. It's a bit of a joke. But, well, Tukoran and the other archmages, they're gone.
Really?
Yes. Well, once this War of the Gods started, the archmages numbering 9, they gathered. They having a meeting. They met for almost a week. Various meetings. They brought in priests, trying to just decide if they should intervene or not, or whose side is correct, or what the nuances are. They try not to make decisions unless they're completely informed. They try to be very responsible with the great amount of power they hold. And an idea was floated that perhaps the Chronomancer Takoran could maybe go see how this works out. Maybe go pop into just take a look in the future and see what the future is and what causes it to be that way, and maybe they could make a decision based on that criteria. And then something kind of went wrong, and this time void opened up, and all of the mages in Takoran are gone. And I've been just trying to keep up appearances so that the whole world doesn't panic.
I see.
But I'm very scared, and I'm running out of magic slots, and I've tried to go into the workshop a few times to see if I could find a solution, but there's these creatures in there, and I've never seen anything like them before, and I've done a lot of research, and I can't figure out where they're from or what's going on, but they're too dangerous for me to take care of, and I'm trying to keep up appearances here, so I couldn't just bring in adventurers to clear out the monsters. So it's been quite a conundrum. And that was about 2 years ago.
I see. Do you have any information on these creatures? Have you tried to attack them? Are they feral or aggressive?
Well, I've tried a few times to get a good look at them, and they seem to me to be some type of outer planar constructs. Are you familiar at all with Mordons?
Am I familiar with Mordons?
You can make an Arcana or Religion or History check.
Arcana.
Can you just make that?
Yeah.
Arcana, religion, or history?
Yep.
Is that right?
Alex did good.
Alex, you would know what Mordons are. They're these robotic entities that exist on another plane, and they basically just maintain order throughout the multiverse. If there's anything that would disrupt the order of the multiverse or any great forces of chaos, they go out and destroy it.
Huh. Why would something like that be here?
Well, they're not Mordons. It's just the closest thing I could think of them to. They're like these feral, machine-like bug creatures, and they speak a language I don't understand, and they're very aggressive.
Mordons would actually sort of make sense if the entities that send out Mordons to keep
Are we talking
things,
Maroots?
to keep things in line.
Maroots are like super Mordons.
Okay.
And Takorin and the Nine were going into the future and potentially, breaking that natural, the natural law of how the world works. They might intervene, but
Yeah, that's was my thoughts as well. But these, again, they are not Mordons. They're
something akin.
something akin. I do get the impression that they're here because of the time disruption, but I don't know what they are. They're almost some type of corrupted Mordons. I've tried everything: detect evil, detect good. They're completely neutral creatures, but extremely violent. They're almost like pure violence or pure chaos. Like, they don't seem to have thoughts. I've tried detecting their thoughts. I get the impression there's some kind of hive mind or something like that. And their thoughts are only about violence and about restoring order, but they don't know what they're restoring order to. They're very chaotic in their thoughts. I don't think these are natural creatures. I suspect that something went wrong.
Well, I think that this something that sounds like it's right up our alley. In fact, we just had a stop off at the trade hub a bit southwest of here. We got some new toys that we were looking to test out, so this seems like a good opportunity. What do you all say?
It sounds interesting, that's for sure.
All right, Alex, go crit a couple times, blow them all up.
This
Yeah,
is very good
need to
tea.
test it out.
So,
This is the best tea I've had since I left home. I'll be happy to kill these creatures as long as you let me take some with me.
That's more than fair, I think.
I will sip my tea.
right, Thomas. Let us at him.
All right. Give me one moment here.
Can I assume that we had a full rest on our by now on the ship?
You know what? That's a great point. Why don't we I actually have to poop, so why don't we take a 5 here, and you guys can roll full rest stuff.
Nice. Sounds good.
Okay.
What do we roll, a d10?
Hang on, I'll
No, I
post
think
it.
it's 3d4 or something.
3d4, yeah.
Hang on, I'll
It
post it.
depends on.
It's
It's
a
3 to
d4 for each
4.
proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
So next level we get proficiency +4?
I think so.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be nice.
level 9. Yeah.
Level 9. Yep.
And it's level 11 that the cantrips get better.
Haha, beat you by 1.
Son of a bitch. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be gone in 1 hit regardless. It doesn't matter how much we get. My temp HP I don't think has ever survived a hit.
Yes, but how much comes out of your regular HP is the difference there.
Most of it, a lot of the times.
I rolled like shit.
Oof.
It's okay. The ranged people need the least amount of tap HP.
You know
It's
what?
true.
I just realized something too. Since we had the full rest bonus, we probably would have had it before we got to the city, so your 20 would have been a 22.
True.
And selling the longbow of the hunt.
Oh my god, you're right.
So we got
And
the
wait,
cost for
just
that.
wait until Thomas gets back. I can't wait.
Well, I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go get a drink.
It's too late now.
I don't know. That's a pretty easy retcon. It's just an extra 10k that we just put in the party loot. It's pretty easy.
I had a DM in the past that would have said, "It's your fault for not knowing your character."
That's true. Thomas follows the rule of cool, though.
True.
Oh wait, I just looked at your roll and it actually already has a 4S bonus included in it.
Yep.
Hmm. Nice catch.
Damn. Damn.
Damn, damn, damn.
Thomas doesn't know that though, so
Wow.
Nah,
Okay, I'm back.
Good
What
thing,
don't I know?
good thing that our whole conversation wasn't just recorded or anything.
that we that we should have had the 4S bonus before we went to the merchant town, so we could have had a +2 on our rolls,
Oh, that's true.
but it was already included. So that 20 for the it's on the longbow stance.
Yeah.
Would have been 22.
I gotta remember to check and uncheck that full rest bonus more accurately. What I should have done was I should have saved Dark One's own luck for selling the longbow. And I would have done that if I had known I only got to use it once there, but as Aaron just pointed out, that's my fault for not knowing my abilities better.
But you'll remember for next time.
I will. The next time we have a 20,000 gold item to sell, I will remember to save my Dark One's own luck for that persuasion roll.
Jay, remind me, did we ever, because I could not find it, did we ever have a battle map of Takoran's workshop? I
No.
swear we did, but I might be making it up in my head.
Yeah, I don't think
You
so.
thinking of Schnickett's workshop?
I don't know. But I looked forever for it. I could not find it.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
We have more money yet?
No. The 4S bonus was actually included in the roll already.
Oh,
Yeah, I already had it checked, so whoops.
What the hell? Where did that map go? Oh, there it is. I put it in the wrong folder. How silly of me.
I'm trying to figure out why my attack bonus is so high. I guess I'm gonna.
because you have 24 con or charisma.
I mean, that's definitely part of it, but it's a plus 16. So I guess this will help me do the breakdown. So it's plus 2 for full rest, plus 1 for Rod of the Pact Keeper, plus 7 for charisma, 3 for proficiency. Spellcasting bonus of +2. Oh, the Rod of the Pact Keeper's in there twice. Okay. That would explain it. I mean, I explained 1. Yeah, all the rest of it's right, because the spellcasting bonus is from my armor.
Cool. Well then, Takorn would escort you guys to a large mirror hung up on one of the floors of the tower, and he would tell you that, well, this is actually an arcane passage to step through the workshop. Like I said, every time I've tried to go in there, those creatures appear, and I haven't been able to fight them all myself. I'm pretty much out of spells, and I haven't really trusted many other people to come take a look through here, and I don't want to cause panic that the archmages are gone. If Gilly trusts you, then that's... Well, maybe you guys can help me finally resolve this.
I believe so.
All right, just be careful. Like I said, I've never seen anything like them before. I think they're not only not natural, but I don't know of anything like them on any of the other planes of existence. So just be careful. And he would step forward and say a command word, and the mirror would kind of turn into like a liquid metal for you guys to step through.
Okay.
Would you care to join us for this fight?
I really don't have many spell slots, and repairing myself is becoming quite troublesome, so I would prefer not to.
Understood. We'll handle it.
Perfect. Let me get some different music here.
And I think right before we step through the mirror, I'm going to cast haste on Alex.
Woo!
So, I made a little red box for you guys to kind of position yourselves as you step through the room. This is the door, or the mirror inside directly behind you. As you guys enter the room, you begin to hear like the flittering of almost like a buzzing, sort of like a wasp or a bee would have. And you begin to see these creatures almost like materialize out of existence, like they're kind of squishing or squeezing their way through a gap in space that's not there, and then appearing. These creatures are not like anything you guys have seen before. They're these metallic exoskeleton type creatures, although inside of the metal you see they obviously have this like stringy warped flesh, so they're definitely alive, but they just also have these metallic pieces, which Takorn said they were kind of a hive mind type construct. And a few different varieties of them kind of appear out of thin air.
Get to next.
That's pretty cool. These guys look awesome.
They do. They look really cool.
I'll have you guys roll initiative.
I have not rolled a good initiative in a long time.
They all rolled 12.
Wow.
That's
You can swap with me if you want.
That's gonna make this combat very swingy. Like,
yeah.
all of us are gonna get to go and take big swings and do good stuff, and then when they go, it's gonna hurt.
That can't be right. There's no way they all rolled a 12. Okay, this definitely isn't right. Okay. It didn't roll at all. It just
It just chose.
Yeah.
I
don't
mean,
know why.
that's a feature of their time warped nature, Thomas. They always go on initiative count 12. And I love that the first one was literally a 12. I mean, it was +2, but I rolled a 12.
I liked it better when they were all on a 12.
No, we want them mixed up in our initiative. We don't want them all going at the same time.
Maybe we could at least fireball them all before.
I'm
Anything else
still
happened, really?
going before all of them. I can still do that.
Although, unless the slashers have a 15 dex. Except the rally.
They do not.
Okay.
Well, Ziv, you're up.
They don't look very dexy. They look very armored.
Brian, are you there?
Oh, I muted myself, but I am here and I'm counting. 1, 2, 3.
I want to switch initiatives with Lyle.
You would like to?
I would like to switch initiatives with Lyle. Can I do that?
Sure. You had an 18.
Yeah, no.
Thanks, Lyle.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at these fun.
Lyle, give me a boost.
Ooh.
Oh!
Well, that didn't take long.
I was gonna say elven accuracy, but
You don't
Me
need to.
too.
You already got a double crit.
I don't need to.
You should roll it again just to see if it's a triple crit.
35 damages on this guy here.
Please don't say green.
And then I will... bonus action dash to back there.
Why did that not? This isn't posting correctly. I don't know why this won't post correctly, but this one dies.
Oh, nice.
And the
It's
other ones, it won't let me post
exploded.
it, but the other ones have an ability. Whenever the swarmers do, when a swarmer dies within 30 feet, each swarmer can move up to 10 feet, or move or fly up to 10 feet. So these guys all move. All right.
That's it for me.
Right there.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see what these things think of fire. As I'm gonna cast a 4th level fireball.
Is this a railing or a wall?
It is a 5-foot railing.
Oh, so if we stood right against the edge, we could see down below?
Yes.
Oh, my mistake. I thought it was a wall. I would like to move like here instead then.
Oh, that's good waste of a crit there. I don't know why I rolled it as an attack, but
Because it's level 4 fireball.
I
If
don't
there's
know.
down with the cord and it's blown up his workspace.
Oh, and the 6 is agonized, so it's just 28 fire damage, and I think they're all within like 20 feet of that spot right there. Yeah, and you know, vitally, it really goes just short of any of his mechanisms, except this one in the middle. I don't know what this middle thing is, but
The most important.
So how many?
28 fire damage.
Okay.
And
how many
this-
saves do I need to make here?
All of them. So, 1,
All
2,
of them.
3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a DC 21 for the 28 fire damage.
I hope nothing in here is combustible.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Why are they making strength saves?
They shouldn't be. It's a good call. They really shouldn't be. Why are they doing that? The bonuses are all fucked up too. This is just a mess. Well, their bonuses are correct, but they're not for strength. I don't know what's going on.
All 3 of them fail. Unless they have advantage for some reason.
And then these guys have to make them too.
Yeah. Just barely, but they do get singed. Fail.
I know, right?
And the big guy too.
Yeah. Fail.
Okay.
And that is it for me. But I didn't reduce any of them to 0, it looks like, right? No.
Nope.
Close, but no scar. Alright.
And it would go without saying that I am trying to take cover behind that railing as well.
I'm just staying back here. Look, and keeping an eye on it. Did I destroy anything in the lab, Thomas?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit that's blown up.
Ah.
It's a fireball.
Yeah, well.
I mean, anything that's paper is gone. Anything that's combustible is gone.
It's okay. I'll just
Anything
I'll
else is
just
gone.
blame it on them.
Koji.
It's crazy. They just started throwing fire everywhere.
I'll walk up here and use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage and attack this guy. 31 and 17.
23 will hit and 17 will hit.
For 25.
All right.
And yeah, I think that's it.
So it's worth noting that Kijo's also at an 18.
Yeah,
She's like way down there.
I'm at an
orders,
18
so.
and my dex is higher, Thomas.
You should be going first then.
I'm gonna move to here. And I'm gonna try to punch this thing. I'm gonna try to spear it. There's a 28 hit.
28 does hit.
9 damage. I'm gonna move to this one. I'm gonna try to spear it. 18.
18 will hit.
14 damage.
Well, stand by. Because when one of them dies, the other ones get to move.
Oh, okay.
So
I
that
was
one,
right. I was right here.
this one would have moved towards you.
All right, cool.
Saved you some movement.
And then that one dies.
Yeah, I moved to here and then I kill it.
This one moves closer to you too.
Cool. I've got enough movement to make it to him. My bonus action, attack it. 16.
16 just misses.
Feels bad. Oh wait, I get my +2 that I'm not using for having the
Full
rest.
The whole rest, yeah.
Because it's not there, so that's an 18. Actually. You see, I have different dexterity. What's the custom bonus? What is that?
That could be the full rest.
When you go
I
through
didn't
custom.
set up a thing for full rest. I don't think. Why? What is that +2?
Is your Howling Spirit +2?
Yeah.
Full rest bonus.
No, I didn't make a thing for full rest bone.
It's a +2 for the Halley Spear being a +2.
Yeah, I think it's the spear. So does an 18 hit it, Thomas?
An 18 does hit it.
9 damage.
All right. That guy's dead.
Triple kill.
That's it for me.
Okay. Alex.
Gonna walk up here. Actually, before before I walk up, I'm gonna use my full. Hang on.
Yeah, you are
Look
hasted.
up haste. Yeah, just gotta decide how I want to use my actions here.
Double movement speed.
Yeah, okay, so I can't cast spells with my haste action. So I'll use my full action to cast my defensive spell, so that if I get hit by like unarmed attacks, they take damage as I get quilled up. Let's see, where is it? Spell. Defensive quills. And then, just in case he was gonna like react to me casting a spell, then I'll walk up and I'll use my hasted action to attack him one time. And I'll attack recklessly two-handed. For 25.
Yeah, 25 will hit.
Or 10 damage.
Perfect.
And yeah, that's my turn because I'm not raging.
What's my boy here gonna do?
What you gonna do, brother?
Gonna move over here. We'll rally this guy. This is bonus action. Actually, he would move here and then dash to Kijo.
Cool. Double question mark.
Bum bum bum.
Let's see, Lyle. Does Lyle get 2 attacks level 4? No, it's 5, right?
Yeah,
5 is level 2 attacks.
Yeah.
22 hits for 7.
Yeah,
Come on,
get him,
Lyle. This isn't even a person. You can kill it.
About this time, you see a similar rift in reality that these ones had come through. It's almost like the static on a TV, but it's almost like tight, like they're having to like force their ways through. And a very large portion of the wall behind here becomes that same static as if a large creature is trying to force its way through. You guys hear this horrible chittering sound. It's like nothing you've ever heard. It sounds like TV static mixed with the wail of a living creature, and it's absolutely deafening. And for a moment, you see through the other side of it as a large swarm of the smaller guys from before begin to pour through it. But that is briefly what you guys glimpse on the other side, although it can't seem to make it through the small reality-type breach that's there.
Fun.
Does it appear that anything in the room might be causing the breach?
You're not sure.
I don't do magic, I punch things. Let someone else figure that shit out.
So it was back here that we saw that?
Yeah, it looks like that big thing was trying to get through, but it just couldn't for whatever reason. Ziv?
I will use steady aim to shoot at that guy.
Which guy?
This guy.
Okay.
And Elven accuracy 28.
Uh, 28 will hit.
For 13 damage.
Just getting these guys back in the order. I'm not making them roll again. Oh no, they're in the order, aren't they? No, they're not. Yes, they are.
They're the swarmers. They move on
they're at
12.
12.
No. They just got them on 12. They were on 18.
They were
They
on,
were on 18.
21, I think. No, you're right. They were
21
18.
and 18.
They were on 18.
Yeah, the drones went first.
So how much damage is it? 13 total?
Yes, 13 damages.
Okay.
And that's it for me. I will duck back behind the railing.
Right there.
Okay. I'm gonna come up to the railing. And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. First one down here at this guy. So first one would be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, 16 damage to the
This
bottom,
guy.
the guy next to Alex. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'll send the second one at him as well then for 30 to hit
Yeah, that'll hit.
for another 10.
He dies.
Okay. So with that, I get that's gonna be it for my turn. But that converts into 10 hit points for me.
All right, this guy's gonna make 2 attacks at Kijo, or Koji, sorry, and then emit a stinking cloud.
Stinky, ew.
Oh, stinky.
Ha.
Do I have a thing for the?
15.
I don't
You have
think so.
Indomitable, right?
No, I don't yet.
Okay.
Downable is next level.
Ah. That's a big stinky cloud. Jeez.
I don't think my tactical minus. Yeah, it's not the same throws. I thought I had something for this, so.
Koji, you are poisoned.
And he can't attack. Or take the bonus action.
That is true. I guess I will.
Why is Alex upside down?
I think he did that to himself.
I did.
Is
Mostly
that how
accidentally.
you can't attack and poisoned? Is that how it works now?
No, it's just that
That's-
stinking
no.
cloud itself.
It specifies
Oh,
that in Stinking
right, right.
Crab.
Will poison this way, the creature can't take an action or bonus action. It doesn't say
It's
how
also-
long.
It's
Well,
heavily
poison this way.
obscured.
Is it spell
Uh,
poison for a minute, or it doesn't say
Until
how
the end of the current turn.
into the current turn? Okay.
Yeah, while you're poisoned that way.
Basically,
you've
all you can
got-
do is leave.
You've got.
Well, but yeah, but if you start if you go back in the cloud and start your turn in the cloud, then you do the whole thing again.
Well, I think every turn you're in the cloud, you get to make the save.
Yeah, every turn you start the turn in the cloud, you make the save. That's how I read it as well.
And if you
Creature that
pass,
starts the turn is sure must succeed on this- Okay.
and if you pass the save, you get to attack. If you don't pass the save, you don't.
Oh, I guess I won't do anything. That's in my turn.
It's also heavily obscured in there.
Well, you could move though, right? So you could move out of there if you wanted to.
Good.
Yeah, but then you get attack of opportunity.
Kijo.
He wouldn't. It's heavily obscured. He can't get in.
It might have like blindside or something though.
That's true. I'm gonna punch this thing.
mecha bug.
Does a 29 hit?
29 does hit.
9 damage, and I am attempting to grapple it as part of the attack.
Is that a strength save, right? That's how we decided we're doing that? Or dex?
Strength or dex.
He's grappled.
It failed. I grapple. I am going to flurry of blows. $21 to
20.
hit, and a 22 to hit.
Those will both hit.
9 and 10.
Do you get advantage if they're grappled?
Yes.
It's pretty
Would
good.
you like me to post the grappler feat again?
No, I don't care.
Mhm.
I trust you.
No. Okay. Let me see. I also have this one. So anyone else who attacks it now also has advantage on it.
Street justice.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Now I don't need to use my bonus attack or my bonus action for steady aim.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I've got it grappled, whatever it is, if I've got it grappled, you have advantage on it.
That's a great name for a feat too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Headlock.
That is
pretty
it
funny.
for me.
All right. This guy's gonna dash. This guy's gonna dash. Dash. Dash.
Damn, they're fast.
Yep. Well, if they're dashing, they have 40-foot fly speed, so dash it's 80.
Get him off of me.
Dash.
Eee!
Alex.
All right, guess I'm gonna rage.
Alex?
31. Oh, okay. I have super AC now. I have a shield spell that's active for the duration of my rage.
Oh
Give me
shit.
+2 AC and immunity to magic missile.
That's nice.
Yeah, so my AC is
4 higher than normal.
19. Okay.
Somewhere Rogar's looking down and saying, 19 is a super AC?
He's rolling in his grave or bed or wherever he may be. Gosh. Do I help Lyle? Yeah, I think I'll help Lyle. I'll walk up here and recklessly attack this swarmer right here. The topmost one. I don't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, hang on. It's actually 2 more damage. I forgot to click raging. And I'll attack him again. For 18 damage. That's a little bit better. Why is that so much better?
You rolled a 1 on the first one and a 2 on the
Ugh.
second one.
Disgusting. Alright. So, 26 damage. I assume it's still alive? Or 28 damage.
28. Yep, still alive.
Okay, then I'll use my hasted attack to attack him one more time. For another 18. And then assuming he dies, I will then run up here to support my friends. I think, I'm hoping Lyle can fend off one by himself.
So that one's dead, so they all get to move 10 feet if they want.
Oh, true. Yep. Yeah, so let me move back real quick in case changes where they go.
That one's not moving. Oh, well, only once in 30 feet get to move, so I think it's actually good. Yep, you're good.
So yeah, then I'll run up here. Actually, I'll go up here. Gotta protect Earth here, because if he takes a hit and loses concentration, I'm out for a turn.
The Rallier is going to make 2 attacks at Kijo. Does both hit?
Yeah. On the second one, I am using my thing and reducing the damage by 15,
All right.
which would take it to what?
We're level 8. Should be 16.
8? Oh, should it be 16?
Yeah, we're level 8.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Level
Okay.
level?
Yeah, it's well. Let me see. Deflect attack. Do.
1d10 plus
Oh,
dex
dex
modifier
mod.
and mod level.
Okay, so my dex mod is 5,
So 21.
so 21. So I only take 2 damage from that. So 17 total.
Pretty good reaction.
Damn. Deflect attacks is so much better now.
All right, and then he will command swarm.
Ah, bummer.
Just these 2.
This one over here, unfortunately, is 30 feet.
Okay, so you'll make an attack on Earthier. So this will be on Earthier. 16 to hit Earthier.
16 hits.
All right,
These
I will
two
use.
both.
I'll use. Interesting. Somehow, when I measured, it said that one was 30 and that one was 35 at first. So yeah.
Yeah, 16 would hit, Thomas.
I'll use my reaction to step in and take the hit for you, Earthier,
Oh, nice. Thanks.
with the Vigilant Guardian.
Okay, so you're going to take 9 piercing.
All right, so that'll be 5.
Now, do we swap places and then we swap actual positions?
Yeah, you swap places, so.
Or? Okay.
And then this one we'll see that and make an attack at Alex. And then he gets +1 to hit. So 21.
That hits.
Oops, that was another attack. So 6 piercing, Alex.
All right. Somehow, despite all odds, I still have a full rest bonus.
Nice.
And then here's an attack at Kijo, and Kijo, that'll be a 24.
A 24?
Yep, so they get +1 to hit for each other swarmer within 10 feet.
Well, yeah, the 24 is going to hit me.
10 piercing.
Ouch.
Well, action surge.
Is Lyle finally going to kill something?
Oh ho!
Ooh,
I think you might.
Maybe.
13 plus 10, 23.
Maybe not.
Was the 5 critical?
Nice. You got him.
No.
The 5 is
Oh.
it's an offhand. It's an offhand crit, though.
Oh, yeah. It was 2d4. Unfortunately.
Div.
I will break out Zim with the backup weapons, and I will attack with the short sword, the one right next to me. 27.
27 will hit.
And then that will give me advantage on my offhand attack. 25, but elven accuracy, so still 25. So 19 on the first one. 7 on the second one. And then I will.
You don't get elven accuracy on the short sword?
Yeah,
Suppose I would.
you would.
Didn't make any difference. And then I will action surge. Make sure, well, first, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. And for my action surge, I will throw a shredder bomb right here, which will get these two guys.
Which two?
This one
And the
and
one
these
next to it?
and these one, yeah.
Okay. This creature takes 14 damage. Oh, 46 piercing damage.
DC 13 dex save.
There becomes difficult terrain, eh?
And that's it for me.
I forgot. Those guys near me should both have taken 2d8
That's not magical, right, Brian?
damage. I don't think it is.
Who should have taken what?
The guys next that hit me last turn should have taken 2d8 piercing damage from my quills when they hit me. Assuming they're hitting me with a light weapon, a natural attack, or an unarmed strike.
Sure. Roll 2d8.
$11 each.
I'm assuming that's magical damage.
It's from a spell. I feel like it should be. I don't know. It doesn't specify it is. So I guess it's up to you how you want to interpret that.
I think it's from
Oh,
a spell. It's probably magical.
Oh, the spell also gives me a +1 AC, so I have 20 AC right now.
Ziv's turn, but I think they BRB.
It just went.
So it's your
Right there.
turn.
You're right.
Okay, so this thing is in heavily obscured, so he can't see me as far as I know.
Correct.
Okay,
As far as you know.
then I will move away from it. Sight of which is typically a prerequisite for an attack of opportunity. Over here. And he said that they were coming out of this big portal thing in the back of the room.
Yeah, you don't see it there now. It's almost like it kind of appears and then goes away. It's like as creatures are trying to push through it, it's there and then it's gone.
Okay.
But the really, really big creature, the massive one that you guys saw, was far too big to fit. So it's It is a portal, but it's also somehow actually exist like in space.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy twice. So for the big guy in the middle, the Rallier, 31 and 17.
17 will miss. A 31 will definitely hit.
For 10 force damage. And I'm gonna keep my eye out, see if I can try to figure out if there's anything anything going on in this room that we can try to change or shut off or.
All right. The drone's gonna attack Koji twice. Or try.
It misses.
And Koji.
Does it also have to make a saving throw, or is it immune to its own poison?
It is immune to its own thing.
Okay. Well, I am not poisoned anymore, I don't think. What was the DC? I think it was
16.
Okay. So
Destroy
then
it.
I will attack it once. 31 hit or 23? I guess technically it's 31.
Yeah, 31 will hit.
16?
16 will kill it.
Nice. No more stank. Well, actually, I don't know if the aura goes away immediately, but
It lets out a colossal fart as it dies.
I'll
it
come
only
out
makes
here.
it bigger. Oh no!
Whole room now.
Now I see this for my second attack, I will use my breath weapon instead.
If the gods really loved us, they wouldn't make us shit when we die.
Hit those two swarmers.
Nice.
DC 16. Ah, 17. Or 9 if it passed.
Okay.
And that's it.
Kijo?
You mean Koji?
Yes.
Close enough.
No, it's Kijo. You got it right.
He got a kill. He gets to go again. Isn't that how it works?
I'm going to hit the big guy. I assume he did not attempt to leave my grapple. Is that right?
Correct.
25 to hit. I assume 25
yeah.
hits.
25 hits.
8 damage. Man, that's lame. I rolled a 1. Alright. I'm gonna hit him again. 23 to hit. For 13. Is he still up?
How much is that total? 23, 13, and 8.
21.
That- He's still up.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. I'm gonna hit him again. 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
11.
He is dead.
And my next punch goes on one of the little guys. I don't have him grappled, so it's just a 16. Does the 16 hit the little guy?
No.
Then that is it for me.
These guys are both gonna bite at you. Whoops. Oh yeah, bite, claw, bite, claw. Those both have plus. Those all have +1. So 14, 13, 28.
This is on me?
Yeah.
I think the 20 will hit.
For 10.
I deflect it.
And then 2 attacks on Alex, 7 and 17, I think miss.
They have advantage because I attacked recklessly, but
So
my
that'll
AC
be
is currently 20.
14. Okay, so those still miss you, I think. Yeah, those definitely miss you. And Lyle takes 1 hit.
Lyle, you're dead.
Lyle takes 1 hit and dies.
All right, Alex.
All right. I'm gonna kind of step around this way in case that like gateway we came in is like an integral way to get it out of here. I don't want to like tunnel blaster it apart. And then I'm gonna attack this guy recklessly a couple times. I assume a 14 misses. Did I roll a 1? I rolled a 2. Second attack. 31, that's better.
31 will hit.
16 damage. And then hasted attack for 28. That's 10 more damage.
He is dead.
Alright, and then let's see, how far can I get? I guess I'll just go like kind of stand generally in front of Yurthir.
You are hasted, so you have double movement speed.
That's true. I'll go stand on the other side of this one to try and get Lyle to kill this thing finally.
Hurry up and kill it, Lyle.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Alrighty. That guy's dead. Lyle could get his first kill here. It's not meant to be.
He was too anxious to get his first kill. He messed up.
He got greedy. And even the +2 flanking wouldn't help at all there.
Nope.
It was the magic moment. That was what dreams were made of. Shattered.
Well, now I guess maybe he gets subtle blastered.
That would be very fitting for Alex to accidentally kill Lyle.
You have failed.
He critical fumbles and then gets plastered into the back wall.
Yeah.
Well, if he had just done his job and killed it, he'd be fine.
Hey,
The
you're
stat-
still
The
safe.
staticky doorway of nonsense. One creature manages to just barely push its way through, and then you see the weird staticky doorway almost starts to close behind it. Like it. This creature is very large, and it's almost like the size of it was enough that it broke this fragile portal barrier or whatever it was. It's kind of beyond your understanding at this point, but it seems to have broken it by forcing its way through.
Oh. Nice.
That's nice. It's try to kill us. What's its dex mod?
Great question.
Is it before me? That's all I'm asking for.
I doubt it.
I got a +5.
Its dex is 14.
Oh, mine's 21. Me first.
Ziv, you're up.
I will steady aim on that one. There you go.
Jeepers!
for 34 damage.
Super dead.
And then I will duck back behind cover again.
And how big is that? Is that large, huge?
That looks like it's huge.
It is huge.
Huge. That's
Huge.
Huge.
I can still grapple it. I just can't move it around.
Now it looks a little bit more like it's gargantuan.
Max gets stronger the bigger they are.
Hang on. Normal, large, huge.
Ah,
How big's gargantuan?
More bigger.
Ortia, you're up.
all right. I'm gonna continue concentrating on haste, and in the meantime, we'll Eldritch Blast this guy. See if I can steal Lyle's kill here.
You're trying to help keep his innocence.
Oh my God! 16 and 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. Those are really low
7
rolls.
hit points left.
Perfect.
Oh!
I rolled as low as I could on both of those to just barely get. See, I was Lyle, I was barely even trying there.
Lyle looks back at you. Seriously?
Look, it was about to hit you. I didn't want
I
you
never
to
got to kill
die.
anything.
Now, would Jay be
Well, try
flanking with
harder.
me? Would your three be flanking with me?
No.
Or is that for melee only?
Melee only.
Okay.
And
Koji, you're up.
yeah, I'll stay right
there.
here, far away from that giant mantis that just came through.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my second wind just so I can move up to half my movement speed, and then I can use the rest of my movement speed to get up to this guy.
Hey, right into the jaws of death. I love it.
Oh, and then I will attack twice. Let's see, he's a huge creature. 32-27.
Both hit, yeah.
14 and 15.
Oh, it hates that.
I will action surge.
Chop down that big tree.
32 and 19.
Both hit.
Another 17 and 12.
Nice.
So 58 damage total.
Kijo.
That's it.
I guess I'm gonna punch this little thing in front of me.
15 misses. 14 misses. 28 hits.
13 damage. Wow, I rolled
It's dead.
it there. Oops, I accidentally rolled damage again. Didn't mean to. Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 5 for the first two.
Kijo, don't be a hero.
I moved to here.
No.
That is.
Attack at Koji. That'll miss, I'm pretty sure.
Why didn't you want me doing that, Jay?
And a claw attack at
You're in a fragile, vulnerable state. Don't put yourself in unnecessary risk.
24 to hit Kijo.
24 will hit me.
Oh God, she just put herself in an unnecessary risk.
And I will use Sentinel to...
But why is that not reading? It should.
Let's see.
Can you not? Oh, there you go. You have to click on it for some reason.
Click on what?
The creature must make a DC 17 strength saving throw or be grappled.
Oh, I have to make a save to not be grappled?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. So what I'm gonna do is, but if I deflect all of the damage from the attack, does that matter?
I don't think so. It just says on a hit, the creature must succeed on a DC
Okay.
17 saving throw or be grappled.
Because I didn't deflect all of it. It did 1 damage. 18 strength save.
Nice.
And I'm going to use my reaction and signal to attack at once.
All right,
26
that'll hit.
for 10 more.
It's flying around like smoking and like leading this like.
Can't move because it got hit by Sentinel.
Oh, you're right. It's like smoking.
That's actually not how Sentinel works. It can move.
That's not how Sentinel
It
works.
only reduces the movement to 0 if you do an opportunity attack from it leaving your range.
Yeah. I use my attack to attack a sensitive Keijo.
And I think we actually house ruled that if it's 2 sizes larger,
You can't Sentinel
that
it.
we
We
can't.
did.
can't
You
Yeah.
can't.
Alright.
I'm gonna try.
You can't.
So you can't see. You
Reduce
can't
to
stab a
0, but you
dragon
can
in its
still attack.
pinky toe. Right. You can't just stab a dragon in its pinky toe, and
Right.
he like goes, "Oh no, I can't go anywhere."
If sports players get paid millions of dollars to sit there with a pinky toe injury, I'm going to say the dragon gets to stop moving for a turn because he gets a pinky injury. Follow I'm saying.
It's spraying out black smoke and spitting out like green bloody oil, and it's going on a rampage that it's looking around terrified at the small ceiling as it tries to find a way out and just starts flailing and smashing things in the lab. as
Wow,
it-
it's already
Run.
frantic.
Alex, you're up.
All right.
Kill it
Well,
before it
let's
destroys all the
see
valuable
if, see if
stuff
I
in
can
this
make it more
lab.
frantic. Yeah, I guess I'm going to recklessly attack him a few times.
I'm gonna make sure to yell loud enough that 2-Cord can hear me, and stop it from burning everything in here.
So 30, 31, 29.
I see your dastardly plan, Jay.
So close.
So 11, 11, 11. What the hell? 33 damage. Weird. Okay. Don't count that 13. I just wanted to see if it was going to roll another 11. 33 total damage
How
for my
many
turn.
times in a row can you roll 11?
I use the same button for the attack, damage button for this each
Sure.
time, so I was wondering if it was like locked in for the attack rather than rolling it actually.
Lyle looks back at Ziv and says, "This one's mine."
You get it, buddy.
Good
I'm
one,
gonna
Lyle.
laugh. This thing
Oh,
just, like,
no,
flips him
don't
in
put-
half.
He has ranged attacks though. He has ranged shit.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a brain apparently.
Oh my god, why?
Well,
You did
it's
5 damage to it.
It's your fault, Earthier. You stole his kill. He would have been happy with his little kill, but now he's got to try and get this one.
Ziv.
All right. Well, I will steady aim, fire, all the stuff. Elven accuracy. There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. A lot of crits.
Ooh.
Hold on a minute. One of those D8s was a 1, and I'm going to use Piercer to reroll it.
Nice.
Nice.
So it's 23 damage instead of 22. That's it. That's it for me.
Excellent.
That's an improvement.
That's right.
Earthier?
Wait, does that 2 get doubled? So wouldn't it be 24 damage?
No, it's just reroll one of the dice.
Right, but the dice are getting doubled. Never mind. Classic, good old classic Eldritch Blast.
El Clasico.
21,
Okay.
27. Ugh. 17 damage. Alright, Koji, it's all yours.
I will use my fighting spirit and attack.
Yep, those will hit.
Chop down that tree.
Are you sure they'll hit?
Double 18s. Woof.
36 damage.
Uh-oh. Lyle, no!
Ooh. That was a DC 15. I have something for saving throws, but I think it's only a plus 10.
That almost killed Lyle.
Almost.
Darn.
I'm gonna quickly run down and start putting all of the little fires out from This creature's fire attacks.
Many
we out of
fire
combat?
attacks. We are out of combat.
Alright, I'm back up to full health.
The lab is smashed up. There's stuff smoking and on fire. There's all these nails in the middle of the room from the shredder bomb. You can't walk on.
I'm focusing on putting out the fires.
Any magical items that I can take? No. That actually don't work.
I'll let someone better like at investigating like Ziv do the once over. I'm just focusing on trying to make sure there wasn't too much destruction here. Minimize it.
Lyle walks over to Earthier and he's like, I almost had that one.
And what do you think is the key word in that sentence?
He just hangs his head.
Keyword is that.
Keyword is I. It's all about me.
Well, what's next?
It's a great question.
Party time!
Yep, party in Korin's lab.
Loot the place.
I mean,
Spoils of war. I mean, realistically, we probably should try and get 2 Korin in here.
yeah.
If anything, just so we can get out.
I am gonna look around though. What do we see? What all do we see in here? Even though I
I
think
definitely want to like
Ziv should
check
probably
this
be...
wall out.
I mean, there's all types of just various magical laboratory stuff. A lot of it's beyond your understanding. There's a lot of stuff in here about like the War of the Gods and things like that, and like tracking the damages that have been caused since the new gods started showing up. Crops failing, these time distortions, obviously dragons returning, all types of long extinct sea monsters returning and destroying sailing ships, magic functioning weirdly, so just kind of a very detailed list of all the damages caused by the War of the Gods that's going on, and then a lot of notes about like council meetings, about discussions and various people's points and perspectives between the mages numbering 9, and finally their decision that they were going to send Korin into the future to kind of see how things turn out and decide if they need to take any corrective action. And then something went horribly wrong. And the mages numbering 9, including Korin, were all sucked into this weird time vortex.
While he's looking around doing all that, I would go get 2 Korin and bring him back.
Lucky be like, wow, you did it, thank you. Finally, I think that I can get to work investigating and see what these things are, and if I can't find a way to bring back mages.
I'm gonna like run my hands along this wall where the portal was and just like try and figure out anything. What was going on with that?
You can make an Arcana check if you want.
All right. You know what? I'll use my last use of my bolstering magic to give myself a D3. For 17. Oh, you know what?
Alex,
No, it's a 15 because my Flores bonus is no longer applicable.
you don't find anything particularly relevant to you, but you do notice that this is clearly like a planar portal, or the remnants of one. It seems to have dissipated for now, but you can tell that the planar veil here is like really, really thin now, and it seems to go to some other plane.
Okay. Hey, Yurthir and Corin. Seems to be some sort of like planar portal over here. This is where some of the monsters were coming through. Is it like always been like planar adjacent?
Oh,
Right here,
definitely,
or-
definitely not. This is a pocket plane. There should be absolutely no way that anything should connect to here.
Something did,
is it-
and it might again.
Well, the solution is clear. We need to immediately go through that portal and kill the queen.
Immediately.
I think the portal might be closed now, but you know, and he starts going through some notes. He goes, thinking about the ruinations to other planes, and the negative. That's what we call the negative effects to what is imposed by the gods' war, the gods' existence, the heretical gods. We're not too sure, but I guess we never found out what was going on with the Mordons, the little robotic creatures that maintain order. These things seem similar to them. I'm going to guess this type of sentient hive mind corruption is probably related.
Yeah, I don't know if it tracks with your records, but the portal almost like I don't know. It was like fuzzy, like some I don't know how to explain it.
Sorted.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what these things are, but they look Mordon-like, but they're also fleshy and also metallic. I'll have to look into these things more. But thank you so much for your help.
Well, I guess we'll just get Ziv's tea and we'll be on our way then.
Now, there's not much into here that'd be interest of you. I think the Archmage took most of his magic items with him. There's only a few here. He kind of points to a quill on the desk. He's like, any of you wizards?
Wizard adjacent, I would say.
If this will be beneficial to you, you're welcome to have it. You've got half a dozen of these things by now, and he hands you a spellbinder quill.
Excellent. The worst part of being a wizard is the overhead.
What is it that you guys needed from me again? You guys came here for something?
I think they wanted a letter of introduction or something to some magic academy place in Windsburg.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I can get you guys into the collegium. No problem. I'll write a letter here to the headmaster. Are you guys trying to enroll as students, or you just need to take a look around, or what's the deal? The letter would be helpful if I can specify it to what you guys actually need to do there.
Have to talk to Alex and Yurthir about that. I don't know.
More of an Alex thing, as I recall.
Well, I don't think it really was an Alex thing. Alex doesn't necessarily need into the college.
I think Koji wanted to go there to see about a dragon. Alex
I'm basically there to
home.
visit family.
All right. Well, If you guys do need anything, you can let me know, but just don't ask me to do anything that requires a spell slot.
I mean,
Fair
I
enough.
guess if you,
Can you teleport us somewhere? No. I don't ask that.
yeah, maybe just a letter just to get us on campus in case there's any trouble. But for like a tour or something, I don't know.
Sure. Here, I'll write a note here saying that you're my pupil, and I've sent you there to observe the quality of the teaching. That should give you guys access to wherever you need to go.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Should probably be for your three though, because I don't have a whole lot of magical talent.
Oh, I could do that. Although all you have to really do is say that you're not here to show off your own magical prowess.
Well, there's also the issue that I was expelled before I started adventuring, so they may not want me back regardless.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Here, he writes up a letter of, recommendation, or, this person sent on me on official business. Give them whatever they need, and gives it to Earthier.
Alrighty, thank you.
Perfect.
Well, you guys are welcome to stay the night here if you'd like. Otherwise, I can let you go back to your ship. If you guys need any supplies, I can try to help with that, although I don't think I have too much of what you'd be interested in.
I don't think there's really anything we need.
Got any +3 plate mail? Plate armor?
No, not a lot of weapons here in the tower. It's not really Decoran style,
It's armor, not weapon. I don't say that.
Classic mage not understanding.
Were you idiot?
Do you even know what a weapon is, idiot? You're a wizard. You probably don't even know.
Well, we'd be very interested to, if ever Archmage Decoran is ever, if you're able to figure out anything further, if there's any other way we can help, do you have any way that we can contact you?
Do any of you have the message spell?
Sending, you mean?
Sending? Yeah, I don't. But I think I pulled up the spellbinder quill. Perhaps I could figure out a way to get better access to it.
The way the warlock one works, they have to write their name in your book, and then you can message them back and forth at will.
Oh, but that's only if I have the spell, right? I suppose I can start having.
There's. Are you Pact of the Tome?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Eldritch Invocation.
Yeah, you might not have that one.
Okay, so until I take the invocation. Okay.
And I don't remember what determines the number of names you can have in your book. That might have also changed in 2024, how many names you can have in your book.
We'll go over it later.
He's like, yeah, well, I really appreciate your help. I hope that I can trust your discretion with what's going on here. I think it would only serve to cause panic if people knew that the archmages that have been protecting them from world-ending threats were all missing.
I think that makes sense. Gilead also sent us to see if there were any prospects that you had for her new business ventures. Do you have anything that you can think of?
Honestly, business has just been the furthest thing from my mind for a while. I really have been having my hands full. And he pulls out like a bag of letters, and he's like, every time one of the mages gets a letter, I have to respond as them, so that people don't think they're missing.
I see.
I've been trying to. It's really hard to handle the business of 9 people who are very popular and in high demand, while none of them can make any in-person appearances.
Well, perhaps she could be of aid in this endeavor for you.
I mean, of course, if she wanted to come on by, I could certainly use some help, and I'm sure we could find something positive to do with all of her resources.
We'll definitely bring this back. Well, would you like us to tell Gilly what's happened, or should we only tell her that you're interested in seeing her?
I'll leave that up to your own discretion. I haven't seen Gilly in a long time. Well, I've never seen Gilly, but Korin's seen Gilly.
You have
So
memories
it's
of
been
her,
a while.
yeah.
So I'll leave that at your discretion, however you deliver that message.
Do you know what Korin's general feelings were of the gods?
I don't think he ever took too much interest. He really only became interested once Algrex became a god, and then all the natural order started kind of going out of crazy. You know, the elemental plane started getting pretty confusing, and then, you know, the underworld, like, people started coming back from the dead when they shouldn't, or some people would die and then kind of be stuck as ghosts. Then the hell started acting up too. The demons in the abyss got seemingly a lot bigger and stronger. The devils in hell, a bunch of contracts, you know, like foundational ones, started evaporating. So it's been pretty chaotic for everywhere, although most people here haven't felt too many direct effects unless they're under the rule of a dragon or suffering from one of the larger tragedies around here. But if you guys came from the west, you're probably mostly okay. Sorry, I got off track, but your question to Korin, I think his interest was more about how the gods were affecting other people than his interests were in the gods themselves.
Good to know. I think that much we had in common.
I'd love to know what his thoughts are now, but I don't know. I think the mages numbering 9 couldn't come to a real decision about whether or not to take a side in this God's War or what their involvement was going to be. And then
that's where the
Well,
indecisiveness led to the future seeking. I see.
Yeah, and then that went poorly, and then these things started coming through, and now I got to figure out what they are and start researching how I can get the mages back.
Well, perhaps if we're coming this way on our way back from our adventure, maybe we'll stop by and see if you have made any progress by the time we return.
That'd be great. What were your names, by the way?
I'll give them each one of our names and introduce us as the Frantic Fish Five.
Yes, nice to meet you. It's a very interesting name you have.
Yes, it's sort of an inside joke sponsor kind of thing, but perhaps someday somebody will deem us worthy of a more epic title, such as the Wayward Five.
No, that one's taken.
No, but I mean one that is as epic as. I had read some. I had read some of the histories of Korin, and that certainly was in there.
If there's anything I've learned, it's branding's important. So just remember that. If you start going by Frantic Fish 5, that's going to follow you around forever.
It's fair enough.
Well, good luck on your travels. I'm hoping I'll see you all again once I have something more concrete that you can help with.
Good luck. And we will
Also, do you happen to know where we might be able to find a fragment of Celestium or Vernium on the mortal plane here?
He's got his broom and he's sweeping up all the nails from Ziv's bomb. What? Oh, Celestium?
Or Vernium.
Well, if you need a favor, I know Queen Risha Sorasana in Esseray has hands on some Celestium. I could put in a good word.
I think I heard in the paper that bad things are happening over there. She might be a little tied up.
Yes, I heard she's missing, but not to worry. Whenever she goes, you know, she often leaves her place to pursue covert missions for the betterment of her people. You know, hunting threats and things like that, although a bit hasty of her. Usually she leaves behind a body double or something so people don't know she's gone. But I'm certain if she's missing, she's just pursuing some type of mystery or threat.
You did hear that half of the city got blown up, though, right?
I didn't hear that. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure she's seeking out those responsible then.
I can only
I
imagine.
know her grandmother was, well, she was very talented in uncovering the truth, and I have no doubt that Grisha will be any different.
Yeah.
All right.
I would not want to be on her bad side.
Nope.
Anyways, good luck.
So we'll return to our ship.
I think that's probably you guys can take a long rest, and I think that's probably where we'll go ahead and end.
It's probably a good place to end.
Makes sense. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Shopping
Thank you,
episode
Thomas.
plus Takoran episode.
Yeah.
I also figured it's a little less controversial if I'm playing Takoran Simulacrum than Takoran.
Yeah, because you always played 2 Korin anyway.
That's good old Takoran.
No, I'm up to
Wouldn't this be 3 Korin though? Because 2 Korin spectacularly exploded.
No, there's only
Well,
ever
this is-
one, so it's always 2 Korin.
Takoran
is-
second.
He comes back with the memory of him dying horribly. He's like traumatized. He comes back with PTSD.
Nope.
It's 3 Korin.
No, once the simulacrum separates, then that simulacrum has its own memories that branch off, and because it's a copy of Takoran, so it would only have what the main story was for him. He might have memories of seeing Takoran getting beaten into the ground by Hellbrim, but
Much less traumatic.
he wouldn't actually have the memory of it happening to him. That was the whole point. So it wouldn't happen to him. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the recording. Bye, future us.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.